Welcome, New York Jets fans, to another live stream of the Midnight Mike Show. I am your host, your late night New York Jets host, Midnight Mike, and I'm thrilled to be here. It's a special show. We're gonna have fun, and I guarantee the fun, but it's a little different tonight. It's a little different. I have some things I want to talk to you about before we get into that. But, yeah, let's just go, Jets. And the Jets chant. All right, welcome to the show, folks. I am Midnight Mike. I can't wait to start talking to you, getting into all those comments. It's always a great time on our flagship show, Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We had a beautiful day here on the Long Island Sound. I got to do a bunch of yard work. I got to do some mowing, some weed whacking, some blowing of grass and leaves and all that stuff. And now the yard is looking a lot better. Probably going to go out and do it again tomorrow because we have like 4 days of sunshine, which has been absolutely unheard of here in Connecticut on the Sound over the past couple months. I'm telling you, from January 1st till about a month ago, it was rainy or overcast pretty much every single day. It was completely miserable. Now, the one thing I do want to tell everybody as you're coming in here, of course, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate that. But unfortunately, I did not fill out, like when you get monetized for YouTube, you have to fill out an AdSense. It's called AdSense. And you have to give them all your banking info, and you have to give them all the tax info and all of this stuff. And I didn't give them my banking info because they told me until you reach the threshold of over $100, they're not going to. So I was like, okay, well, when I get close, which I am close, but it's like, when I get close, then I'll worry about that. And they just cut me off. So all of my videos are not monetized right now, as far as I know. I don't think you can super chat or join membership right now. So I was going to gift some memberships tonight, but I think I'm going to wait until I know all of that is set and ready to go. So that's what's going on. If you are a member, you still can watch the members only streams that are available. I'm almost sure. But I don't think super chats and things like that are working right now. We'll see. I mean, the money you get from ads and stuff is so minuscule. I'm not too worried about that, but it sucks that people can't sign up for the page right now. So anyway, tonight on the Midnight Mike Show, we're going to be doing something a little different. We are going to be celebrating the Miami Dolphins. And I hope Dolphins fans come and join this celebration, because we are going to be celebrating the Miami Dolphins and their last playoff win, which came in the year 2000, folks. Yeah, good for you guys. Go Miami. Go Fins up, man. Fins up, right? Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy it. It's been a quarter century since the Miami Dolphins have won a playoff game. They need to be reminded every now and then how awesome they are, because I'll tell you, Dolphins fans aren't ones to act like their team is amazing. They aren't ones to put down other teams that haven't had success. I mean, since 2000, the New York Jets have only won 6 playoff games. They've only been to 2 AFC championship games. The Dolphins, though, December 2000, while the Twin Towers were still standing, they won a playoff game. And we are going to celebrate tonight on the Midnight Jury. I want to know, when you guys call in, I want to know how old you were, what you were doing in the year 2000, and something a little different. Usually I have a game going on behind me. I'm still going to have a game going on behind me, but we're not guessing the game, folks. We are not guessing the game tonight, because in celebration of the glory that is the Miami Dolphins, we have the Dolphins' last playoff game that they won in the year 2000 right behind us, Dolphins Colts, and we are just going to enjoy it. We are going to enjoy watching the juggernaut, the football juggernaut that is the Miami Dolphins, and their very humble and realistic fans. So if a Dolphins fan is out there, please give us a call and tell us how amazing your team is. Tell us how great you guys are. I would love it. All right. So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to go into the comments section, bring up a few comments, but the first thing I got to do is put in the link. Now, guys, Bobby, I'll say Bobby. Bobby, when I put this in, I understand if you want to be the first person, that's cool. I'm down with that. But I'm going to bring on Maddie and talk to him for a little while, and then I'll start bringing you guys in. There it is in the comments section, folks. You could call in and get on the show. Of course, we have tons of you. Guys, I went on here like a half hour or 40 minutes before I was to go live, and there's a bunch of you guys talking in here. You guys have no idea how happy that makes me, like how happy I was to see that, like, we've created this community, like not just me, but other Jets content creators. We've literally created this community where all of you guys, the listeners, the people who comment, the people who call in, all of you guys just go from show to show and show your support. Last night, I saw a bunch of you on Dano's show. Just to let you guys know, if you didn't check it out, I was live with Nick Shine, and that's the Proud NYJ Fan. I believe that's what the channel's called, Proud NYJ Fan. But Nick went on with him, had a blast talking to him. Literally, when I came on the show, that was the first time that Nick and I spoke, like actually had a conversation. So you're seeing a friendship develop right there in front of your eyes. So go back to his page later tonight, tomorrow, and check that out. Also, earlier today, I was on the United States of Australia podcast with my buddy, the Aussie guy. And I know him from my old podcasting days. And I actually went on there to talk. I don't know if anyone knows who Nick Ricada and Aaron Imholt and April Imholt and all those people are, the Dabbleverse with Stuttering John and all of that, Shuli and all the WATP, who are these podcasts. Anyway, it's in that world. And if you know what I'm talking about, that's what I talked about on the United States of Australia. And we had to cut that a little early. So I'm hoping that he'll invite me back on so we can finish that. But thank you guys, everyone who's in here. Please hit that like button. First thing we're going to do is bring in my co-host, and he's looking, I think he's wearing a garbage bag on tonight. I can't really tell. Hold on. There he is, Maddie. Garbage bag.
You saw what I said to you about your little fucking jab on Twitter. No end to your suffering.
Well, look, man, it is what it is. I found out the score of the last Rangers game while I was live with Nick, and I actually popped that little clip up on Twitter because Maddie and I like to go back and forth on Twitter.
Yeah, we have fun. We talk a lot of shit on Twitter. We have a fun time. I laughed my ass off when I saw that. I was like, this fucking guy.
This asshole.
Fucking.
Anyway, did you see how many of these crazy lunatics were in here before the show even started?
I did. I saw that. I was like, fuck, dude, it's like a town meeting.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get through some of these. Bobby Woodruff, hi Mike, you are awesome. Let's go Rangers. Oh Bobby.
They're down 1-0 already, just to spite me.
What's up, Nate? How you doing? I actually see you on Bobby's channel quite often.
Hey Nate, what's up, man?
But Bobby's channel is outrageous. It's literally like so many people.
Everybody loves it.
Yeah, so many people coming together from different shows and all that stuff. Just they all converge on Bobby's channel so that they can.
I saw Jake Asman, who I'm sure thinks Bobby should quit his job too, on there not too long ago.
Mets, I saw that you're running against us tonight. I'm a little disappointed in that. He's calling the Rangers Panthers on his channel.
No fear of our viewership on this.
No, me neither. But I'll tell Mets this: I'd like Mets to try to call in when he can.
Yeah, please. Like I always love when Mets calls in, dude. It's hilarious.
I mean, what time is it? What time do you think the game will be over if it doesn't go into overtime?
They're down 1-0. I figured there's probably about an hour and a half left. It would be my guess. So
So
probably
if
we'll
Mets
still be
does,
on.
yeah, if Mets calls in, it would have to be towards the very end of the show.
We get
I actually
close.
wanted to
We're gonna
ask
do a little
Mets.
more than
Yeah,
2
we could do
tonight.
a
So
little more, obviously.
yeah,
I
we
actually
still got
wanted to. I wanted to ask Mets. Did you see that meltdown from that pitcher when he chucked his mitt up
dude.
into the crowd?
I saw that too, and I was like, it was funny because everybody knows I'm a Mets fan, and everybody's like, "What's wrong with your team?" I was like, "What's been wrong with my fucking team?" The fuckery at that stadium and in that organization, just like that's why I like people like you never wear your Mets hats to work because I'm not supposed to wear any like sports hats to work, and I just flagrantly violate that rule. And I'm like, because they don't give me any reason to fucking wear these hats.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be a fan, but I'm not gonna sit here and fuck like every year I used to buy like the new alternate hat and everything else. They're just as fucking jokish as they were when the fucking Wilpons ran them. They're
I mean,
that fucking
it sucks
sideshow
for
of
you guys.
baseball.
It sucks for you guys that they're so bad because I actually, like once again, the Yankees are a little bit like I expect them to kind of hold on tradition, but the Mets don't have to necessarily do that. And I thought I like very few of those City Connect jerseys, and I thought the Mets
Those
ones, I thought the Mets one was pretty decent
I
of what
hate
I've
it.
seen.
That
Really?
gray one. Oh, that gray and purple one.
Oh, it's purple.
It looks purple. It might be blue, but I fucking hate that jersey. And did you
Yeah, I
hear
was
like they didn't even have enough for the team to wear it on like opening the day they were supposed to wear it almost?
really.
Yeah, like there was a whole big thing where like, when you wear an alternate jersey, they're supposed to stock the stadium and everything else, and they were like, dude, they barely had enough for the Mets to wear them on the field.
So I was gonna the reason I brought that up is because I was gonna ask Metz not only what he thought about it, but he was able to chuck that mitt pretty far up into those stands, and I was just wondering if Metz thought he could throw or chuck anything that far.
Dano, I will absolutely say that quote for you. I'm skipping ahead, but I just want to make sure he knows. Remind me or whatever. We'll highlight it, and I will happily.
We'll get to it. New York Jets super fan, how you doing tonight? What's
There's our
up,
boy.
boys?
What's up,
Go
buddy?
Jets! Of course, go Jets! Of course, go Jets! Bobby's just in there saying hi to everybody. That's awesome. Bobby's like
Bobby's a
right
people
now he's like
person.
our backstage diplomat. Like you go
Dude,
in
if I
and you
ran
get
for office, I would want Bobby to be my like publicity guy.
yeah.
If I want to be mayor of Denver, I'd be like, this guy runs the show.
Zach says, "Did you see Braylon Allen pics from OTAs? I swear that guy got bigger since last week. I haven't seen the pictures that you're talking about, but I mean, he's a truck. Good evening, Jets fan. What's up, Boomtown? How you doing tonight? This is awesome. I love the fact that all you guys are here. As long as you're hitting the like button. Hey, Maddie, happy birthday week. Is it still
Thanks,
your
guys.
birthday week? Oh yeah, it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday, so technically, yeah. It was
Yeah,
a good birthday
absolutely.
though. Got a
What'd
Bob's
you do?
Burgers Trivial Pursuit.
Oh, cool.
I love Bob's Burgers, and then had Indian food, and the Rangers couldn't bother to even win on my birthday. And then I got a Target gift card for my daughter that says "You Go Girl" on it. She thought that was funny, so I got a Cure T-shirt and the new Stephen King book with it, and
Nice.
pre-ordered Silent Hill 2 remake. So yeah, it's been a good week. Just
Now, I need to ask you something, Maddie. Where were you? And give me a minute here because I have a nice little drop. Where were you in the year 2000?
I was living in a studio apartment off East Colfax Avenue, going to school and being a bouncer at a downtown bar here in Denver.
Nice. And do you remember that the glory that is the Miami Dolphins and the glory that is that game a quarter century ago when they actually won a playoff game?
Oh, I pour a little of my 40-ounce out for the homies every year on the anniversary.
Yeah, it's one of those like legendary moments in NFL history.
Yes.
It's becoming a date that will live in infamy. Some may say.
Dude, Dolphins fans are so brutal. God, they're fucking everywhere too. They're like herpes.
Well, we're celebrating tonight. We're celebrating with the Dolphins fans.
I do hope we get a Dolphins fan to call in. That would be fun.
We are celebrating the glory by watching the last time the Dolphins won a playoff game. Like that's amazing. It's so cool. I mean, like I said, all we've done in that time is win 6 playoff games and go to 2 AFC championship games. That's nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing. The Dolphins are just known for victory.
You
They're
got to
just
respect
known
the streak that they just keep alive by not winning playoff games.
Yeah,
I mean, it's unmatched.
absolutely.
I respect
awesome. Maybe more callers will make it on. Hell yeah. Maybe Boomtown sighting. Maybe more callers will make it on. I don't is that because I told about Bobby? Hey, my JETS Nation. What's up, Neek? How you doing? And then, of course, we got Valerie, the First Lady. What's going on? Scott's in here. Good evening. How you doing? This is awesome. Guys, thank you so much. Is Maddie depressed like my belly button yet? Are you depressed?
I don't get depressed. I just seethe.
Did you say the Rangers are down 1?
Yeah, they're down by 1.
Oh, nice. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be
like I say,
a good night.
Show them the picture. Go ahead. Bring that up. I spent
what
3 or 4 drunken minutes. The response I put on Twitter.
I can't do all that.
Do all that. Oh, okay.
Bring it up on your phone and show it to the camera.
I don't know how to work a phone. I'm 400 years old. I don't have a
Aaron
phone.
Rodgers having a blister made every a-hole Dolphins fan come out on Twitter. Yeah, man, the Dolphins fans are hilarious.
Dude, they are
let's
funny.
go. What's up, Jerome? How you doing tonight?
So you're not gonna be able to read it.
What's up, Greg? I can't read it.
Yeah.
Read it to everybody. You could be
go to my Twitter. Go to Mike's Twitter. Go to my Twitter. You'll see it. And
in that outfit, and anything, if in that outfit you're wearing, if you read it to us, it'd almost be like Drag Queen Story Hour.
Please, I say, if you could sell out a stadium full of your own fans when the Rangers are in town.
I want a Nate call in and a Canadian call in or a Canadian lager, a Canadian beer. Late night at 6 p.m. Yeah, not here on the East Coast. It ain't.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's he's late where he's at.
All right, I'm going to be bringing in Bobby in a second. He's in the green room. He's waiting very patiently. But I have to ask you something, Maddie. I think he threatened me. I think Bobby threatened me.
I wouldn't want to be on the business end of those fists.
Snowball, what's up? How you doing? I'll get back to these comments, but I want to show Maddie what I was talking about. Bobby threatened me, and I hope Dano doesn't mind, but I have a little clip here from his show. So why don't you check this out and you tell me when we get back what you think went on here, and we will continue the celebration, by the way, of the Miami Dolphins. But we have to get this in. This is from Dano's show last night. Maddie, you tell me when we get back if you think this seems like a threat.
The chat is loving you, by the way. Bobby.
Yeah, Midnight Mike, if you say that again, I might I just see Maddie.
You know what? Save that, Bobby, because you know what you can do tomorrow night? You can call his show and you can sick him directly.
Yeah, I got a few things up my sleeve for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
For your show or his?
His show.
Sounds to me like you're already dead and should just lay down because you don't know it yet. That sounds like a dangerous thing.
Yeah, I'm actually afraid if I didn't know Bobby was at his house because I can see him in the green room, I'd almost be in fear that he was like going to be at my door soon.
If Bobby was on his phone and in his car, you'd be like, "Where are you?"
Yeah, right. Yeah, if he was in his car on his phone, I'd be worried. I'd be like, he's coming after me.
Yeah,
and then what's the thing that Bobby likes to say on every appearance on this show?
Maddie, you get handsomer every time.
It has to do with that, yeah.
I believe it's "You are awesome."
No. He says it to me every time he comes on the show.
Oh yeah, that you look like Scott Baio.
Not Scott Baio, but I want to show you this clip. He's bringing it to other shows. Let's check this out.
I keep on bugging him about he looks like the guy from Chicago PD. You ever see that show?
Yeah, I've heard you say that too like 10 times.
Do you ever see that show?
Do you know the guy's name?
Yeah, his Rusick is his name in the show.
I can only dream about being so popular that two dudes talk about me looking like an actor on a show I'm not even on.
Well, no, the thing is I loved.
That's how you know you've made it.
I loved Dano's response. Yeah, I've heard you say that like 10 times. Like Dano was so real about it.
Dano's my man, dude. I fucking love that guy.
All right, without further ado, I know he's not coming to my house. I know he's not coming to my house to attack me. So let's bring him in, ladies and gentlemen, the legend Bobby Midnight. How you doing, Bobby?
Hey, you started it first. Don't.
2 more days till you can buy that gun, big guy.
You know what he said to me? I have a third leg. You said that in my chat the other day.
I would be so mad if somebody told me that.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Bobby,
if somebody was like, Maddie, you are so tall, I'd been like, you motherfucker.
Bobby, why would you, like, the rumor that's been going around the Jets content creation is that you have a massive penis. Why would you not want people to think that?
I said I was small, not massive. That was Nick's fault.
But you don't say that. You just let people go with it. It's not like any of us.
I told him I was small.
You don't tell people you're small.
Well, I'm not going to tell them I'm big either. So, okay.
Why not? None of us are going to be checking.
Sounds like Bobby's going to be starting his OnlyFans soon, and he wants everybody to be intrigued.
You started it, so end it. Okay, let's go.
Bobby, if you are uncomfortable with people thinking you are well hung, I will not mention it anymore.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You are welcome.
And we start telling people
and
that
I promise I won't bring Rusick up anymore. How's that?
Whatever you want to do, Bobby. You are a legend.
Gaza. Look at the negotiations. It's wonderful.
You get sick of it. Okay, now I'm not mad at you anymore. That's fine.
Good. I'm glad. That means you won't be showing up to my house to like club me over the head.
I live in Vermont.
He's gonna pay your kids to kill you.
No.
That's how I want to go out.
I'm your friend. I just didn't like that comment. And Nick said it too. Nick and you, both of you.
Yeah,
I never said I had a big one.
I hate to say it, Bobby, but it does seem like something. If somebody said it about me, I'd be like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a lie.
I'd be like, fuck around and find out.
How do you know it's a lie?
What?
There is a lot going on behind the scenes here, people.
I said if someone said it about me, I would.
I don't know about you. I'm talking about me.
No,
when
I know.
I was younger, yes, but when I'm 56 years old now. So.
Oh, 56. Hold on one second, folks. This is a big moment. I just want to say that was the first one. We just knocked one off here. I've got to mark it down. Bobby Bingo. He said he's 56 years old, and
this is the best
that
thing
marks
I've ever
off.
Seen. I think you can knock off Alan too.
Look at the second box under I, or the first box under I. I'm going to be, and he names his age.
You can knock off Alan too. He's got it in his title, so I think that counts.
There you go. We got it going, guys. That's amazing. Already we've knocked off two.
That's funny. That was
fucking hilarious. I didn't know that was coming. I'm dying over here.
That was coming. And guess what?
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
My friend Todd loves the Dolphins. Yeah, so they haven't won since 2000. And that song, when you played it, I got up and shake my ass too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I love that song. Celebration. Now come on and celebrate. Bless the love.
And trivia, who sings that song?
I also like YMCA too. That song. So
but who sings Celebration, Bobby?
That's Cool in the Gang.
That's very good. And who sings YMCA?
Oh, come on, the Village People. I grew up
in
the 70s. I know my stuff.
Are you a fan of the Hillbilly Super Sounds of the 70s weekend?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love the 70s. I like the 80s. I even sleep when I go to sleep, I listen to the radio at night.
Attaboy.
Because I need that white noise in the back, you know.
I listen to podcasts usually.
Oh, you do? What does your wife say about that? Do that?
Headphones.
Oh, you sleep with headphones. With your wife?
There's no wife. This is a ruse.
What about?
She has a wife.
Nope. I'm here to tell everybody the truth. Mike lives in a studio apartment that is that studio. There's no kids. It's all doctor. He's fooled you all.
He has
Like the
two
moon
girls.
landing.
I believe he has 2 girls.
I know he has a wife and 2 kids. Jesus.
I
Ruining
do.
all my jokes tonight.
Oh, our buddy Sean will be coming in a little while. I'll put the
Sean,
link
what's up,
in a
buddy?
minute, Sean. Don't worry about it.
Who's Sean? Do I know him?
You will.
He's been on the show before.
You
He's
know.
our Minnesota Vikings correspondent.
Oh, I do like the Vikings. They're a good team. No, I don't speak with the village people.
He's
I
being
know the
disrespectful.
Timberwolves got their cheeks clapped.
Guess who I met on Jake's show a couple days?
What'd you just say?
I met Carly.
But
On
who'd you
Jake's
say?
show.
On whose show?
Jake's show.
There it is. B3. Jake Asman. Bobby Bingo, you are nailing it tonight. I'm telling you,
You
we're
got
going
to
to get
print
along.
this out and actually cross them off and hold it up to the camera.
Yeah, why can't you cross them off? This is hilarious. We could do this every day, every day if you could. How do you get
Every week, Bobby?
You just got to randomize it and email all of us a different card so we can actually play.
No, I got a question.
That would
for you,
be fun.
Mike. How do
What's
you
up, Bobby?
get that on the screen? Because I want to play trivia, and how do you want to keep score of everybody's score? How do you get that on there?
I make graphics. So what I usually do, what I started to do, is take the graphic that fits the screen. Okay, I'll show you. So what I usually do is take the graphic that fits the screen that I have, and hold on, let me find it. Hold on.
Yeah, because I want to do.
All right, this would be like this would be like if I have to go take a piss, right? So this graphic fits the screen, right?
Yeah.
So except for the we'll be right back, take that out. I have just that. Then what I do is I have a little photo editor, and what I do now is I just drop stuff in front of it. So if you want to look at the schedule, I pop that on, and I just use the same background so it will always fit. And like for instance, with the Giants uniforms, there you go.
I hate those. They're disgusting.
I love those tampons.
And then of course,
I love
you
that.
go Bobby Bingo.
I love that. That's hilarious.
Now let me ask you something,
my
Bobby.
9/11 jersey.
Yes.
I have to play it. Hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
In the year 2000, when the Dolphins won their last playoff game, where were you? How old were you?
Let me. Oh, God. I'm 55 now, right? So that was 20 years ago, right?
So you were 30.
It was about 25 years ago, actually.
Oh, 25? Oh, yeah, because it's 24. Oh, my God. Okay. So 55 minus 24, 31.
Nice. And do you remember what you were doing around that time?
31, I was with my wife.
Were you living in Vermont or were you in New York?
No, New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Nice. By the way, my co-host of my other show, Abe, says that if you come after me, he's got my back.
Hey.
But he admits you.
Do you have stuff in your ears? I already accepted his apology. Stop bringing it up, okay? We already buried the issue, right, Mike?
Absolutely. I think Speedy's a Dolphins fan. It says we own the Jets. Laughing fins up.
Yeah, shut up. Hey, the Jets had won more playoff games than you since 2000. So shut up.
I'll tell you here. For Speedy, I'm going to do this, guys. Can you name the in 2000, the year of the Dolphins' last playoff victory? Can you name the highest grossing movie of 2000? This is a little tough, actually.
Yeah, give us a clue at least.
It's a sequel.
X-Men 2.
X-Men 2.
I think that's wrong.
Rocky.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for all you Dolphins fans out there. The last time that you won a playoff game, the number one movie, the highest grossing film at the box office was Mission Impossible 2 with Tom Cruise.
I did not see it. I've only seen the first one of those.
Me too, actually. I've only seen the first one, but Dolphins fans
I
gotta love
haven't
this
seen
movie.
any of them.
They were having a good year.
I
They
like
were
the actor,
having a
but
good year.
I never saw the movie.
Titanic too. That's good, Hank.
Hey, do you ever
There was a Titanic too.
Yeah, I like that movie.
There was a Titanic.
Yeah, they went down there and all those guys died and imploded.
Oh yes, I remember that movie. Yeah.
Not
hey,
that.
guys,
Go ahead, Bobby.
Jet Superfan, it would have been Debbie Does Dallas again. He said it was.
No,
you ever watch a show called Power?
NWA Power?
No, just Power.
No, I do not.
No, I don't watch it.
Well, it's on.
I'm sure I look like the main character though.
It's on Stars. It's about drugs in New York.
Oh, okay. No,
I
you know what?
I'm to watch it.
What?
Thank you, Nate. I appreciate it.
What?
People are liking all my drops.
She's sleeping. She's sleeping.
I think Snowball's playing Bobby Bingo.
Let me see, Kitty.
Yeah, no, I think he's playing Bobby Bingo because if you look,
Snowball is
funny. Is it up there?
It's 03.
Oh, 03. Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
03.
Well, I wouldn't say it. They have to say it themselves.
No, yeah, you would have to say it. It doesn't count if
it doesn't count if you don't say it. That's not the point. Yeah, you have to say it.
In the chat.
Does that make sense? Let me see my cat. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay.
No, but you always say, "Let me see your cat" or the dog.
Yes.
Oh,
so that's what I'm saying. They're waiting for you to say your trademarks.
Yeah, Maddie.
Yeah, these are all
Everybody loves you, dude. They love your Bobby-isms.
Yeah.
Boomtown says, "Did you hear who Bobby went to lunch with today?"
I never went to lunch with anybody, Boomtown.
He went with his parole officer like he does every Saturday.
Wasn't Bobby 56 a few minutes ago? Yeah, I thought. I think he says
I'm going to be 56 in August. I'm 55 now.
Shrooms. Whoa, what's going on in this chat?
I don't know.
Hank, what's up? I want the Rangers to win. I picked them in my office pool. Is that the only reason?
Hank's from?
No, I do not.
Australia.
Oh, awesome.
He was on my channel.
Was he?
He was on my channel.
Okay, because I forget. Was he on Dano's show last night?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, Dano too. I think he was on there.
I want Hank to call in because I asked Dano while Hank was live if Hank could take his camera and bring it into the bathroom, flush the toilet so we could see the toilet water go the opposite direction. Because down there,
direction,
a Coriolis effect. That's what it is.
Yeah, I learned that from The Simpsons.
Yeah, in the southern hemisphere, the water goes the other way, and I just want to see it because I don't ever picture myself getting to the southern hemisphere. So if Hank wants to call in, believe me, and I'm going to put the link in the chat here. Hold on. So that Hank, obviously, Sean, hopefully will call in also. We'll get him in here. But yeah, be careful. Bobby has 9 brothers. I only know about the one that he's constantly on the phone with during his stream.
Super fun. I only have one. I don't have 9. After Michael, they broke the mold.
Oh, I'm a little behind. Dumb and Dumber. No. When people call in, believe me, I'll get you. Actually, I hate to say it. Showgirls, that's a great movie. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh yeah, okay. I got a question. Who's the lead actress?
Elizabeth Berkley.
Yeah, but what show was she on? Do you remember?
Jesse Spano.
There you go. Yeah.
And Bobby just, by the way, Bobby just hit N5. By the way, I just want to say that.
N5.
Yeah, you want me in the back, or can I stay in the back?
Technically, you need to cross off. You need to cross off I2 because that was brought up too.
What was brought up too?
I2.
I2.
When you guys settled your little beef.
What?
I2. Hold on, let's check out I2.
Yeah, you guys. It was brought up.
Oh, but I brought that up. So
but it was acknowledged and discussed.
Yeah, I did too.
Fair enough. I think we're going to fill out the whole card.
I was waving to you too. I was waving. Remember that?
Oh yeah. That's funny.
Oh,
We
by the
gotta
way,
play this
Bobby,
every week.
I
It's a
couldn't come
blast.
on today while you were on because I was at work. I don't have a webcam there. I just popped in
Oh
to say
yeah,
hi real quick.
don't worry about it. I know you work in the jail, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a tough place to work.
I was
Put a
actually going to
spell on
ask
them
Bobby
hoes.
this, Dano. I was going to ask Bobby this. By the way, guys, if you like the show, this is what we do in the offseason. We play Bobby Bingo and we celebrate the Miami Dolphins' last playoff win a quarter century ago. Okay, so it's a blast. Please subscribe, hit that like button. But I was going to ask. This says saturation is real, and I'm assuming he may be talking about the fact that Bobby's not only on every single Jet show that you can call into, but he also does like an hour or 2 hours twice or 2 or 3 times a day. Are you afraid of oversaturation of the market?
He's marketing
No?
himself,
No.
man.
No. I like to
Okay, I was
talk.
just
I don't
wondering.
like to type. Hey, you forgot to put that one in. I don't like to type.
Bobby, I think I have that in there.
Oh, you do? Let's see it.
Let's check the bingo card.
Let's see. No way. You gotta be kidding. No, I don't think you
Oh, I don't. You're right. I like to read super chats though.
Yeah, I do. Jake wants. Well,
you know what? I'm gonna put that one on there. Definitely gonna put that one on there. I can't believe I forgot that. Whoa, what was that?
That's his dog.
You know what that is.
That's his dog.
Oh, it could have been. I didn't know.
It's that fucking meathead downstairs.
We could have had his girlfriend over. I don't know.
He has a wife.
I can get a girlfriend.
He has a wife.
All right, let's get through a few of these. Yeah, I have some people in the green room. Bobby, if you want,
yeah, stay backstage. I'll just hear you guys.
Okay,
can I do that?
Absolutely, no problem.
I'll stay in the back. You can check off.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Well, we already checked that off. You already said
did we get that one already? Okay.
Yeah, we got that one. All right, Bobby. We will see you hopefully in a little while. We'll get to some other callers and see what's going on.
That's understandable.
All right.
I can watch the hockey.
All right, Bobby. Oh, I dropped you. Sorry, Bobby. But hold on. I want to know what you said.
No, I said I could
What'd
watch
you say?
the hockey game on the Rangers hockey game on his channel, his TV. When I'm in the
hopefully it's not too good because then we get kicked off. But all right, Bobby. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Bobby Bingo was
time to bring in our Minnesota Vikings correspondent to the midnight jury, and then obviously we got plenty of people coming in, and I'll get to everybody. But let's bring him in, ladies and gentlemen. He loves the Vikings. It's Sean Neutron. How you doing, Sean?
Hey, Sean.
What's up, guys? How's it going today?
I have to give Sean some credit because not only does he post about one thing I can't stand, which is wrestling all the time, he's moved on to WNBA shit.
Hey, I'm making some valid points.
No, actually, you were right. I saw that one post and I was like, I don't give a fuck about the WNBA. But
what did I say in that one?
You were just talking about that fucking shove on Caitlin Clark, and it's like
ridiculous.
Sunshine. I mean, yeah, it's bullshit, but you know what? Look, have we learned nothing from? I'm not trying to sound sexist, but women are catty and mean as fuck.
Oh, it's true. But
and in sports, a competitive environment, if you've ever watched like women's sports, like even high school girl sports, they're not there to be nice to you.
No, and like I said in the tweet, I said effort-wise, I don't expect them to take it easy on her. I expect their best effort.
No,
but what I saw was absolutely ridiculous, and I think that there needs to be like if that happened in the NBA, that would be dealt with like
too easily.
Fine or suspension. I'm not sure what they would do, but
and the thing is, they're gonna kill the golden goose because they're hyping up her so hard. And if she leaves, I mean, she doesn't need that job. Believe me, she can go get a Nike, like a Nike sponsorship, which she may already have.
She could make a career just on giving talks the rest of her life. She doesn't have to dribble basketball ever again. But
I'm not mad. Now, if somebody did that shit to Cameron Brink, who doesn't know yet that she will be my second wife, that's a whole other story. I'm gonna go shut my door because my dogs are fucking retarded.
Now I'm calling you Bobby. Maddie, what are you doing here?
Huh?
These dogs are going nuts.
Well,
what are you guys doing to them?
Mike, we let the dogs out. Come
branding
on.
We have to brand them. They keep getting out. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. Sean, while you're here, of course, we're celebrating the Miami Dolphins' last playoff victory, and so I'm going to hit this, of course, and in the year 2000, Sean, how old were you, and what were you doing?
I was born in '87, so I was 13 years old.
Jesus Christ, you're the same age as my brother.
What was I doing at
did you
13? I was probably playing baseball and basketball, and I was still in, I guess I was 7th grade going into 8th grade.
Did you watch football at the time? Were you a Vikings fan then?
Yeah, I became a Vikings fan in '98 when I was 11.
Nice. Actually, that Super Bowl was supposed to be Jets Vikings.
Yeah, that was brutal. Once again, we get to the NFC Championship, and that seems to be our MO. And the best part about this year, like I've said before, is that there's just low expectations. People have us 4th in the division. I'm fine with that. We're still ironing out the quarterback situation, but I think you give a guy like Darnold. I'm not saying he's going to be a superstar by any means, but I'm just saying you give him those weapons, and once we hopefully lock down Justin Jefferson, Darnold will be able to manage that and excel with those superstars. Especially, I'm hearing Jordan Addison's actually looking really, really good with all the attention since Justin Jefferson's not there. They said his routes are looking good, his catching's looking really good, so he's looking really sharp.
Nice. But what I have to do is we have a call in from Australia, so I'm going to bring him in because I'm hoping that we can get him to make my wishes come true. It's Hank G. How you doing?
Great. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. Okay, here's the first disappointment, though. I'm not from Australia.
Oh, so where are you? Are you in the Southern Hemisphere?
Nope. No.
Oh.
So just when I came out.
Met your guests.
That's okay. Where are you calling in from?
I'm currently in Canada, close to Niagara Falls. So.
Oh, nice. And you know what? The Niagara Falls side is so much nicer on the Canadian side than it is on the New York side.
Probably also a lot of cheaper, but that's just because of the toy money we have here. But yeah, so that's where I am. But originally, I don't know if you were in the chat with Nick the other day. Originally, I'm from Germany, which is still Northern Hemisphere, but a little bit further off at least. Which is where I was back in. Do you think
the NFL will have any? Do you think the NFL will have any success going over there into Frankfurt and like building anything?
Yes. I mean, did you follow the game last year? The big, I forget, was it I think it was Munich where they played the Tom Brady game, where they were like all into singing Country Roads all of a sudden, and people were surprised by that and memed that. I think. I mean, back in the day when I was there, it was definitely niche. There was a little dedicated following. And the biggest downside, other than the rules and whatnot, is just the time difference, right? Like a Monday night game would start there at like 2 a.m. Start at 2 a.m. in the morning. The Super Bowl starts at like midnight. But now they have really developed the product over there, and there's huge fandom. They also, I know how aware you are, they are playing a reincarnation of the NFL Europe over there, and half the teams in that league are German. Although the best team name actually in all of American football, I think, including college, is in that league. It's the Milano team. I don't know. They call themselves the Milano Seamen.
The Seamen.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Hank, I was watching a
It sounds very potent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accused with the Barcelona erections.
Yeah. I was watching a documentary on NFL Europe, and it was so crazy. I think not only was the most popular team out of Germany, but as the league dwindled down and whatever, they ended up in the last year or two, every team was in Germany.
Yeah, all but one, from what I remember. Yes, it was crazy. I mean, they had the Frankfurt Galaxy, which is still a team. So there's a big following in Frankfurt already. So just with their fans, they can almost fill the stadium, not even like people coming in from outside. They have the Düsseldorf Rhine Fires, which is like close to Cologne. Cologne had a team as well, but I think not back then. I think they had the Berlin's Thunder, I think that was called. So
sounds familiar.
Yeah. And I think the only other team may have been Barcelona, if I'm not mistaken, the Barcelona Dragons. Although they might have already folded. But yeah, so after the UK, Which, funny enough, the UK team, both of actually, they had the London Monarchs and the Scottish Glamour. They didn't make it long enough. So, to be honest, you can make an argument that the country where American football is the most popular and has the biggest following is Germany these days. Plus, also
because I mean, I knew after watching that documentary, and then they started putting games in, like you said, in Munich, and now this year in Frankfurt. I said, that makes sense, because I feel like Germany was the only country that NFL Europe like really was like solid. The fan base was really solid.
Yeah. No, they just love.
So you said what?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say you started saying it earlier, but how old were you, and what were you doing in the year 2000 when the Dolphins won their last playoff game?
Yeah. It must. So a playoff game that must have been at the beginning of the year. So I was 20. I was in between high school and in between and then university. In Germany at the time, not anymore. They had mandatory military service. Although you could opt out and do like what they call a civil service. So I did that, and I worked in a hospital at the time, which was quite funny because we had the year 2000, right? The Y2K. So people were quite concerned that in the hospital things would just shut off, which, it's not like something you want to have. So I was on call that night and would have had to come in my role to help out and move stuff around and be a hand on deck if things would completely shut down. Thank goodness. Obviously, everything went completely fine. So I was able to enjoy a New Year's Eve. I think we were at a party out of town with friends. Nothing too crazy happened other than we were shooting fireworks at each other by accident.
Nice.
No one got hurt. So that's pretty much my year 2000 story.
Call him German Pierre Paul.
Sorry, what about the German beer?
No, they call him German Pierre Paul instead of Jason Pierre Paul.
Oh,
with the fireworks.
Yes.
What I want to do is we do have a bunch of Dolphins fans in the comments section. And guys, I don't know why you're so upset. We're celebrating you tonight. We are celebrating that a quarter century ago you won a playoff game. We're watching it behind us. We're thrilled for you.
You can argue
says Canada, Australia, just the same.
It could be too soon to celebrate, really, when you think about it. So we're doing him a favor, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Scott, he's all upset. Your turf is terrible and your owner sucks. I mean, look, we can't, we only got to win 6 playoff games and go to 2 AFC championship games in that time period. So you're right. Absolutely 100%. We are bowing to the glory that is the playoff juggernaut Miami Dolphins. I don't understand. Why are people getting so upset? This is a celebration.
Actually, if I may suggest, we probably should open a bottle of champagne on our own every year. We can celebrate their last win. So
now let me. Oh, by the way, before I go to my next trivia question on the year 2000, the Miami Dolphins year. I mean, it was their year. I love your Talking Jets shirt, by the way. I am a huge fan of Green Bean and Ryan and Matt. And we actually had Green Bean on like 2 Saturdays ago, and it was just a blast.
Yeah, those are the guys that I started watching first. That's how I got into all the amazing YouTube channels. I think it was Ryan's channel, and then Green Bean started out of his own. He was on he was on a different channel. He was on Jet Nation. I think he did content for them on top of being on the show with Ryan, and then he started his own second channel. I think he had his first channel about roller coasters, and then he did his Green Bean Jet fan. Been a subscriber ever since there. And then they finally started merging it into Talking Jets. Yep. And from there, so many other offsprings. I mean, Jeremy was with them. He does his own show. Nick then came from that branch. You can really see like how this all is spreading out, and I'm loving it. I mean, I'm on any minute that I can. And now you were on with just the other day with Nick, right? And that's how I kind of like, hey, this is kind of cool, and let you help out. And
the community is just growing and growing and growing, and I love it. And I love that it's happening in the off season. So by the time the season starts, all of us will know where to be, where to go, and just get all that Jets content in. Scott Blackman, why are you? Look, Joe Namath was your quarterback the last Super Bowl. Yeah, you're right. He was our quarterback the last Super Bowl. And I'll tell you, you guys obviously have dominated in the Super Bowl era. I mean, we won in 69, so we won in 69, and you guys won in the 2000s. I mean, no, 90s. No, hold on, 80s. No. It was the early 70s. So it was about 3 years after the Jets won the Super Bowl. So, but you're right. Yeah. The Dolphins are just dominant. And that's why we're here celebrating. I mean, the fans are humble. The fans are polite of the Miami Dolphins. They never get braggadocious, which I like. They never act like they have the history of the Patriots. They know how awesome the team is. They know how awesome the year 2000 was, and that's why I'm going to ask everybody, what was the highest selling album of 2000? What do you guys think?
Probably some shit like Neo.
I'll guess Britney Spears.
Yeah,
I think Neo was a bit later there.
Was it?
I'll tell you what. I bet if I went into the comments now, these Dolphins fans would know. They would know because. I'm just saying that was such an amazing year.
There's only it'd be there. It would be Britney Spears, a boy like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, or Madonna.
Oh boy, hold on. Nope, no. He was right with boy band, ladies and gentlemen. The number one selling album of 2000. There it is, NSYNC, No Strings Attached. Most of you probably know that that's with the song "Bye Bye Bye" on it.
Yes.
And that's what happens every time the Vikings, we go to an NFC championship. We just wave bye to the Super Bowl.
Well, to be fair, we're the same on the other side. You know, we don't have the history like the Dolphins do. But when we went to the NFC championship game in back-to-back seasons in 09 and 10, we did the same thing the Vikings did. We waved bye, and we headed back to Florham Park, or at the time it was probably Hofstra. And it is what it is. But Hank, I brought Sean on here. I appreciate you calling in. Hopefully we do shows every Tuesday at 10 p.m. and every Saturday our flagship show is here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope to see you again.
Sounds good. All right, I'll check it out. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We've devolved into insulting each other's moms in the chat. That's good.
Oh, is that what's going on? I'm gonna have to,
by the way.
And I just like to say, yeah, your mama's so fat she fell in love and broke it.
She played pool with the planets.
That's right. Mama's so fat she fell off both sides of the bed. I fucking love your mom.
When she sits around when she sits around the house, she really sits around the house.
Mama's so dumb she told me meet her at the corner of walk and don't walk.
I do like the fact that the Jets fans are in there firing back at the Dolphins fan. Is it one fan?
There's a couple of them. There's YouTube.
There you go, New York Jets super fan, Bob. That's so true. So Sean, you said that have you seen? You were talking about Sam Darnold. Have you seen any of his OTAs?
I have not seen his. No, I've seen a few highlights from JJ McCarthy. The funny part is when they say rookies like him and Caleb Williams, they're struggling in OTAs. Like, yes, they're rookies. They're not perfect by any means. But I've seen some nice throws here and there. But I'm not going to put any stock in any of it so far. But did you guys hear about with Justin Jefferson? The news got leaked somehow that they had the Vikings were entertaining a trade for Justin Jefferson during the draft, possibly move up to 5th or 6th, and then at one point to maybe get Malik Neighbors from LSU. But obviously that didn't happen. And I guess we haven't heard anything from Justin Jefferson, but one can surmise how, that probably pissed him off just to even hear it. So I was kind of surprised that somehow it even got leaked. How would that trade offer even get out there?
No, my question for you is, well, okay, this Dolphins fan, Scott Black, says the Vikings suck too. So, I mean, you guys just don't have the history of the glory of the amazing.
We don't have any Super
Miami
Bowls, but if you're talking about the year 2000, we at least have been to 3 NFC championships since. Once again, no Super Bowls, but at least, there's been something.
None of that matters.
And
The only thing that matters is the Dolphins beat the Colts a quarter century ago. That's what it is. I love how this person hides with no avatar, no profile picture, and their name is YouTube user. That to me is just amazing.
I did read some stat earlier today that apparently like only 6 or 7 teams in the last 10 years have at least 7 wins every single season, and the Vikings were one of them. So
I guess Scott Black isn't a Dolphin fan. Maybe he's not. What is he in there fighting for? A chat full of idiots. Thanks, Dark Soldier. It's nice to have you in here. I think this is one of your first shows here, so I appreciate you being here. So you said JJ reported and he's looking good?
No, Justin Jefferson has not. I mean, McCarthy has been from a few highlights I saw is looking good, but I've also already struggling. So once again, I'm not going to put too much stock in it so early anyway. And even then, I'm fully expecting Sam Darnold to start the season. There's just, even the Vikings management has admitted there's no reason to rush JJ right now.
Oh, absolutely not. I think that's been a problem with the Jets for a long time. I think that's been where they just get these first round picks, they send them out there and just say, do it. I think that's the almost the kiss of death.
I call it the World War I mentality, where they just take all the fresh meat and throw it right in the grinder like France and Germany did.
There you go. And Bobby, by the way, just hit another one here on Bobby Bingo. Let's check it out. That's 04 for anybody paying attention. Bobby Bingo brings up Allen.
Oh, that was already in his name.
Hopefully Allen's a very dashing looking fellow.
Oh, absolutely. If he looks like you, he's got to be a good looking guy. By the way, Sean, I don't think I've had you on since, but remember, like towards the end of last season, into as we were getting into the off season, do you remember me talking about how the Jets were going to get Justin Jefferson?
Oh yeah.
And then just like a week or two ago, he was in Florham Park, and I texted you and I said, "Hey man," and I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but I just had to kind of mess with you on that one.
Well, the only thing somebody mentioned is I think the Wilfs live in New Jersey, so I'm not sure, if that was part of it. He was visiting the Wilfs. I'm not sure if they were anywhere. I'm not sure how far is that from New Jersey.
What?
Florham Park.
Oh no, that's literally like where my mom lives. It's like 5 minutes away.
Okay, so that makes sense. But yeah, no, I always appreciate a little needling. No worries there. But but like people are speculating. You saw what Jalen Waddle got, 3 years, $84.75 million, about 28 and a quarter a year. So all these deals we're seeing get done, and I think AJ Brown's making $32 million a year. Jefferson, whatever deal he signs, it's going to be probably get close to $40 million, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, these wide receivers are starting to get like, oh no, what happened? What happened? There he is. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Reload, no big deal.
These wide receivers are really starting to bring in the Bucks, and I'm scared for when Garrett Wilson, cashes in. It's going to be a big one. Same with Sauce. Sauce is going to probably break records for a cornerback.
Yeah, this is going to be a big year for Garrett Wilson. I'm hoping that Rodgers can stay healthy because I just would love to see what they can do, and we were hoping for it last year, and it didn't happen, obviously.
But I'm sorry, guys in the chat. Now you guys are talking about how Joe Namath was a drunk and McDaniel's a drunk. Well, in honor of that, cheers, everybody. Let's have a drink in honor of the amazing Miami Dolphins.
I don't have a beer on me. I got a water, though.
That's okay. We're celebrating. You know what? Real quick. You know what was amazing about this game? Not only did the Miami Dolphins win a playoff game a quarter century ago, but let's check in on that game. And you'll notice that the Indianapolis Colts are up 14-0 in this game. And the Dolphins, the amazing Dolphins, came back to win this one. So congratulations, Dolphins fans. It's absolutely incredible. It's something to be proud of, and I hope that you guys, hey man, if my mascot was a gay shark, I'm sorry, a dolphin, I would be thrilled. I mean, there's nothing more manly than running out on a field with teal and orange. I'll tell you, it's just menacing.
Jets mess is in the chat. I know him from back in the day, watching the goddamn Jets podcast. Welcome, buddy.
Holland owns you. God, stupid. I wish you would. I wish you would. All Northern teams suck. I wish you would at least give yourself a name like Jets suck as your name, or like fuck Aaron Rodgers or something like that. Something clever. That'd be more fun for the rest of us. The Rangers are playing so soft, Maddie. Tell the Rangers to stop being so scared.
Every Ranger whose jersey starts with 9 is pissed me off.
What period are we in?
Second intermission. They're down 1-0.
Hey, it's still close. Look, obviously I don't want them to win, but no one's out of it down 1-0.
No, the world is not ending yet, but I'm getting cross.
Did you guys see the UFL?
Isn't it? 3-2.
3-2.
Oh boy, we're gonna watch Maddie watch the Rangers.
You can't play in a game 6 without somebody being down 1 game, so that's fine.
What were you saying, Sean?
Did you guys see tomorrow the UFL game? I think between the bottom 2 teams is actually going to be for the number 1 pick. And I was just thinking to myself, I tweeted this right before I came on the show though, but from the NBA, you got that in-season tournament that's so useless. I think that, the draft lottery needs to be fixed. And if I were them, I would take the bottom 2 teams, have a whatever final game of the year, somehow find a way for them to play, and then have them play for the number 1 pick. And I think that would at least get ratings and get some interest from both fan bases and NBA fans in general. But instead, they give us a pointless in-season tournament.
But my question is, if the UFL is like, okay, so one of these teams is going to be getting the number 1 pick. But
yeah,
you're not getting any number 1 pick. You're getting literally the number 350th pick because the NFL's already picked.
It's the principle of it. I like the concept. I like they could implement that elsewhere and make it interesting.
No, but Sean, I'm with you. Like, I'll watch the UFL. I have no problem watching it. I watched the XFL. I was wearing my Hitman jersey here, on here the other night. I'll watch football anytime. Yeah. But it's still, it is what it is.
Oh, so, no, 100%. No, I just was going to equate it to the NBA because it'd just be like a useful way for them to actually bring in fans. But did you guys, that in-season tournament, just like, all was the players got more money. So it's really, for the fans, there's really no reason for them to watch. Even if you're a Lakers fan, even I wouldn't, if the Rockets had won it, I wouldn't care.
No, and I actually, I just got back into basketball this season because of Maddie and a lot of the listeners of this show who, so, and I used to be a Knicks fan, so I have no problem getting back on board. But earlier in the season, when I wasn't watching, I heard about the in-season tournament, and one of the guys I work with is a basketball coach for a high school. And I said to him, at state champs, by the way, I said, what the hell is this in-season tournament? And when he explained it to me, I was like, because I heard about the Lakers raising a banner. And it's like the Lakers have won legitimate NBA championships, and probably, are they more than anybody, or the Celtics? Who is the most?
Celtics.
Yeah.
And then Lakers?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so why would they even bother putting that up? That to me is like the Yankees hoisting an AL East banner. Oh, we won the AL East. Like, who the fuck cares? I think more
what the reason is for the in-season tournament, and I could be wrong about this, but they have a lot of cross-conference games during that time, and the idea is you're going to not rest your stars against a team where their fan base only gets to see that player once a season.
Yeah, but that was the one time where I just wished Kobe was still alive to just walk in and just rip that banner down himself.
That's the one time you wish Kobe was still alive?
No, I mean, I'm just saying, obviously I wish he was back.
The rest of the time you're like, fuck Kobe? That's fucking mean.
No, that's not what I meant. I just meant
Kobe was here.
He'd bring Kobe back to life. It wouldn't be to watch him play one more game. It would be so that he could see his family. Yeah, it would be so that he can rip down that in-season tournament banner, and then he goes back to heaven or wherever.
I would love to have him back all together, and obviously,
I would.
But I'm just thinking that the standard has gotten so low in general.
Well, I just feel like if the Knicks won it, or the Nuggets or whoever, if they won it, you know, what'd be really funny is if they just didn't even do a banner. They were just like, yeah, it's fine.
No, Jokic should be like, I don't care. I want to see my horses. Let's win the championship and I go see my horses.
Dude, like seriously, I wouldn't put that banner up if I was an NHL or an NBA GM. I'd be like, so okay.
Yeah, like what am I supposed to do with this? Like,
and they wasted all that money.
This is like being the prettiest waitress at Denny's. Okay, nobody fucking cares.
The nicest guy in jail.
Yeah,
Right.
if I was an NBA team, I would be like, hey, let's cut that banner up and we can use it for those guys who go out and mop the sweat. You could use it as one of the pads.
Put them on the dust mops. That'd be fucking hilarious.
There you go.
They wasted all that money on those ugly courts. It was just so atrocious to watch.
By the way, Scott here is he's right on the money. Ken O'Brien has won as many Super Bowl championships as Dan Marino. He's on point. He's got it. Did you make the playoffs? No, you're right. The Jets have not made the playoffs in a long time. But when we make the playoffs, we win games.
What the fuck is a playoff?
How do you spell playoff?
And once again, YouTube user, we're celebrating you tonight. Why are you so salty? Come on now. Come on. Get with it, folks. Who won the most recent playoff game? Exactly. The Miami Dolphins did. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I had that wrong. The Jets won 6 since 2000. I'm sorry. I keep getting the numbers mixed up. You know, I keep forgetting back-to-back AFC championship games in the past 25 years because I'm sitting here with the Dolphins, who, by the way, have scored in this game. It is now the second quarter, 8 minutes left. The Dolphins are charging back on the Indianapolis Colts. It's now 14-7. Congratulations, Dolphins. I mean, you guys, don't you love this? That you get to relive the glory of the 2000 season right behind me? I feel like I'm doing you a favor, and you guys are coming in and trashing me. Like, come on, guys.
Really, there are no words.
Yeah, it's kind of insulting. Keep going through this chat here. You all have been relevant since your drunk QB. I hate to be a grammar police guy, but Dolphins fans, as awesome as they are a little bit illiterate, maybe a little bit.
We've already heard the insult over the last 20 minutes, like 3 times now. So at least get the original.
Oh, is that? Well, this says you have all been relevant. It's irrelevant. I'm just trying to help you out, YouTube user. I'm just trying to help you out. But anyway, yeah, I'm having a great night celebrating tonight. Does anybody else have any 2000s trivia? I'm not asking necessarily Sean or Maddie, but anybody else in the chat or whatever want to come in with some great 2000s trivia? You know, we try to be nice on this show. We try to be like good guys. We're having an entire show dedicated to our literal division rival. And these people come on and act, just mean. I'm just upset by that. I think that you guys are better than that. Every Dolphins fan I've ever met has always been like really classy. You know, when I think Dolphins fan, I think class. And you guys are coming on here and kind of proving that wrong. And I don't appreciate that. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. So anyway. Moving on, I was on Nick Shine's show. I wanted to tell everybody next Saturday night, Nick will be on the show as our opening guest. I'm very excited about that. Maddie's been on his show as a guest. Maddie's been on his show calling in. I was just on his show as a guest. So please head over to It's Proud NYJ Fan on YouTube. And do you think Dolphins fans on YouTube are have the community that we have? I mean, I know a few of them, like TD Finn's fan. He's a little crazy, but I can't blame him because I get crazy like that during the season. You know, he gets a little intense. But what about Sean? Are there a bunch of Vikings podcasts that like everybody like kind of goes to, and they're all at everyone kind of just is a good community?
It's kind of funny. Over the last so many years, like as long as I've been a Vikings fan, I haven't really been too much into the in-depth podcast or even as much into the I have some friends who are Vikings fans, but really, I think there's one called like the Social Network and a few others. I know Dustin Baker does a lot of good writing and news, breaking news for Vikings fans. But yeah, in terms of podcasts, I'm not really too privy to a lot of them. I actually probably listen to more like wrestling podcasts myself, but yeah, so those are the ones I got off the top of my head.
I hate
What's that?
myself for
Maddie's-
loving you.
Yeah, you made Maddie's eyes roll further back in his head than I've ever seen before.
Like
think I
the
sprained
Undertaker,
them.
just like the Undertaker.
That's
Yeah, there's
true.
a lot of similarities between he and I.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
resilient for sure.
Like when he was the biker taker, he looked like a butch lesbian, and Maddie looks like a butch lesbian, so it all works out, right?
Actually, I'm a Bush lesbian. NY Jet super fan. I don't know what House Harkonnen means. You're gonna have to explain that one. Yeah, I'm jumping ahead in the chat. I'm the one who has to do that.
That's okay. I'll get back to the chat.
Yeah, we'll get to him.
I just feel I'm a little hurt that we did a whole show honoring the Dolphins and we're not just getting the love from the Dolphins fans that I feel like we should be getting. It's sad. But I keep seeing people popping in and out here, Sean. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah,
And,
thank you.
Yeah, and like I've said to you before in texts and when we text back and forth, you are always welcome to call in and give your input, whether you want to talk Jets or whether you want to give us Vikings news.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it once again, and happy belated birthday, Matt.
Thanks, Sean. Good to see you, bud. I'll talk to you on Twitter, I'm sure.
Always. Good to see you guys.
Good looking out, brother. NY Jet superfan.
Have a
I
good
have
one.
never seen Dune, nor have I read the book. So I'll have to Google that later.
All right, what I'm going to do is I do have Bobby in the back. I keep seeing. I saw Johnny Boy
Sounds like a
pop in. I
sweet
saw a
band
few other
name,
people
Bobby
pop in. I'm going to pop the link in the chat again. If you guys want to call in, obviously be my guest. There it is. Hold on. Boom. Okay, so there it is in the chat. If you want to call in, please feel free. But if I don't get somebody in soon, you know why we have him here. We have him as like our backup QB. Bobby Midnight is ready to go at any time. But like I said, when I see Johnny Boy and I see other people popping in and popping out, like I assume that they pop out because they're like, okay, they're doing the thing with Sean or they're doing the thing with Bobby. I'm going to go back to watch the Rangers game. I'm going to leave it open for a second, but then of course we can go back to playing Bobby Bingo, which by the way, I do think we got a line. I think we got a line in Bobby Bingo. I'm almost positive. Let me just check this.
Jet superfan, that's cool. Is like chat, just out of curiosity, speaking of movies and we have time. Is Doom good? Is it worth watching? Like, is it a good time? Do we have a line?
No, I'm wondering. Are they letting you know? Because I haven't
not yet, but I haven't seen it. But all right, I'm looking at the card right now. Let's see.
Yeah, I know we got he talked about his brother, but I think that was from someone else talking about it. Not who's going to next? Chicago PD, check.
Okay.
You're being mean.
We got Asman.
He definitely got Asman. No, you know what? We got a bunch, but we didn't get a line.
It's just too random. Yeah, you're gonna have to bring him up.
You have to earn it. You have to earn it, right, Maddie?
Yeah, it's not. There's no freebies in Bobby Bingo. Did we get high waving?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I thought so, but
we will check back. And when Bobby comes back in, obviously, we will hopefully get a few more of those. But Bobby, don't force it. It has to be. We have to just get it. We just have to get it. Yeah, it has to be natural and all that stuff, folks.
Right, we check out, Dune.
Oh, you know what? Let me go into the comments. I'll go right to the bottom and go to what you guys are doing here. Hold on.
So speaking of movies, I actually watched a movie today that was pretty good that you can definitely watch with your significant other if you haven't seen it. It's called The Invention of Lying with Ricky Gervais. Funny enough, like you won't hate it, and you can definitely watch it with the missus and have a good time. That's right, Dr. Love in the house.
I actually watched a movie also that you can watch with the whole family today. I've seen it several times, but not in many years. But we decided to watch Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey.
I have never seen that.
Yeah, it has like these two dogs and a cat, and they have to travel through the wilderness. And in the end, you think the older dog dies, but then he comes hobbling over the hill to the family, and it's
spoilers,
all emotional.
Fucko.
What?
I would have been really invested in that dog, and now I know he's fine. I haven't seen this. Fuck this show, man. I'm out.
Were you really going to go watch Homeward Bound?
I'm sure the kids have seen it. No, I wasn't going to go see it. I mean, but if it's one of those, you gotta remember, my girls are a little older than yours. Like the teenager, if I tried to put that on, she'd be like, "This is cringe and gay."
Hank, I think it was in Anaheim. If
But
I'm
the 10-year-old
guessing.
might like it. Sasha might be into it. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
movie I
no.
like?
Seriously, it's a family movie. Any
Is it
family
good though?
would
It's a
like.
good time.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's
I'll tell you
just
what
a
I like.
hard.
Remember Milo and Otis?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a great kids movie. I remember buying that when my wife and I were first getting together, and I was watching one of the younger girls. For those of you that don't know, 3 of my 4 daughters are stepdaughters. So I started out with an 11-year-old and a 9-year-old and a 1-year-old. So when you hear like shit and you're like, the story doesn't sync up, there you go.
No, you're right, Scott. I agree. But Bobby is being very good. But right now he's back. He's back. I'm glad he's back. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him in. Johnny boy, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey Johnny, what's up? I love this
What
shirt,
up?
bud.
Appreciate it, man. Old school, baby.
I have every issue of Batman and Detective Comics since 1977.
Yeah. Favorite right over there, bro.
Norm Brayfogle, that's Detective Comics, I believe 577.
587.
No, that's
close.
still impressive.
It is Norm
That's
Brayfogle
still
art.
impressive.
He did some great fucking art back in the day, and I have
He
that
does.
issue.
He does. I just
So-
copped a couple more. So I'm a giant comic book nerd, dude. Like I still go out. Like the last comic I just copped was The Last Ronin, which was
Okay.
fucking amazing. If
Yeah,
you
I got
guys
those. I bought
are
those.
into comics. My bad, Mike. I didn't mean to.
No.
steal that. But
I was
bro,
gonna.
like the art that I just copped.
Long Halloween, absolute Long Halloween.
Oh, love it. I literally have that right over there. That's one of my favorites.
So my
Long
favorite
Halloween.
one is Batman Hush. Have you guys seen it yet?
Oh,
Hush
love
actually
Hush.
got me back into comics, or back into Batman. I was like, that's Gotham by Gaslight. That's Mike Mignola art right there.
I actually
You
have
can't see it.
I actually
but-
have Hush in all the single issues, and I
Oh,
got yeah, and then there was the one they released with Batman and Superman that was a black and white cover, just the sketch,
Yep.
and I have that one.
You can't see it because the logo's blocking it over here, but I actually have the complete Frank Miller Batman signed by Frank Miller. It has Year One, Dark Knight Returns, and Wanted Dead or Alive in it.
Now, before I give you guys your weekly segment, which is going to end after tonight, I have to hit this drop, of course. Hold on. In the year 2000, Johnny boy, when the Dolphins, now this is a quarter century ago, you may not remember it, but in the year 2000, how old were you and what do you think you were doing?
So in 2000, I was in 9th. I was in middle school.
You guys make me feel so fucking old I could die.
No, I was
in middle
20.
school.
I was 20.
It's a long time ago.
And were you into football at the time? Were you a Jets fan then?
Oh yeah, bro. I became a Jets fan since '87. I started getting really, really into it in '94. So because of like I told you guys, like with Tony Miola,
Yep.
coming in there, and I mean, I was hooked after that, bro. I grew up in Hempstead, so Hofstra was like right there for me, and we would go watch all the practice games and everything like that. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's how, like I said earlier, that's how One Jets Drive is to my family now. But unfortunately, I haven't lived at home since I was like 19 or 8, whatever. And at that point, they were in Hofstra. And then, I keep wanting to go over to One Jets Drive every time I go home. But when I check it on Google Earth, it looks like it's down like this private road. And so that when I go, I want to be able to call and just say, hey, do you mind if I go down the private road, with my daughters so we can take a picture at like the gates? Because I don't want to
your restraining order expire.
What's up?
When does your restraining order expire?
From One Jets Drive?
Yeah.
It should be at some point this summer.
Spring, right? Yeah, it was like I thought it was March.
Yeah, no, it's this summer. Hopefully they'll let us go down there, especially since I'll use the girls. Oh, I got two young
play
girls.
the pity card. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Well, you have children.
Can I ask you guys something real quick?
Of course.
Yeah.
Why do these Dolphin fans think they could flex so hard, and their mascot is a fucking dolphin, bro? They try to make a dolphin look tough by putting on a helmet that didn't even fit the dolphin.
I think we just killed
Like,
a
how
referee.
dumb
To be fair, I thought that one was tougher than the new one. I think they went from the gay shark with the helmet to just the gay shark.
Look, I
And
don't like using this word, but bro, they put on like the dun helmet on a dolphin, bro. And then they fucking went to some like fake Nike swoosh that had no type of art or anything at all. I mean, look, we've had some like okay logos, right? The Jets, you could say, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's never been something to that feminine.
No, I
It
can't.
It is June.
I can't. Hold on. I can't think. Let's do an exercise real quick. Let's try to think of a major sports team through the four major sports that has a uniform that's as soft and as non-menacing as the Miami Dolphins. And I hate to do this on a show where we're celebrating the glory of the Miami Dolphins, but we have to be honest here. The Dolphins in their teal and orange running onto the field with a little like swooshy dolphin on their helmet. Is there another one? Like think about these. I can't.
Mighty Duck.
Get the hell out of here. That original duck logo with the that they wore for the Mighty Ducks with the goalie mask that looked like a duck. That was badass.
Definitely the Devils with that stupid fucking jersey you have.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Do your helmets say helmet on them too?
Bro, what's going on with our Rangers, dude? Like, what?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Look, it's not the end of the world, but they got to do something. I was actually gonna say we're not doing this segment right now just because it's fucking screwed us the last couple of times. But
bro, did you see Crater getting bitched around? And
dude,
I'm like,
I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it. All this bullshit started the second they fucking put Heedle back in the lineup.
You said it last time too, bro. Like why the fuck can't they understand that?
Don't fucking fix it. And let's just talk about Batman. Fuck hockey.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you saw
Dark Knights, the Table of the Dark Knights. That's my favorite series.
So Dark Knight Returns, Frank Miller. There's a Frank Miller documentary coming out on the 10th.
Really? Where at?
It's coming out in cinema. It's going in theaters. It's going to be at Cinemark theaters. If you go to frankmillermovie.com, check it out, dude, because I'm a big Frank Miller guy. Daredevil, Batman, all of his stuff. I like, 300, Sin City, all that stuff. So as a comic guy, it's definitely worth everybody checking out. Because I'm a huge Frank Miller guy. I love Frank Miller. I realize he's gone kind of insane in the last couple of years, but I'm also a huge Morrissey guy, and he's gone insane the last couple of years.
Holy shit! Are we going the Flying V right now? Is this what we're doing? I mean, we're on the V.
I don't even like sports.
Dude, this jersey
you look like a homosexual. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's not.
I didn't know if I should rock this one or the away. So I couldn't decide, but I got them both.
You are the gayest thing since gay came to Gay Town. Are you wearing that when you're performing in the off-Broadway play of Texas Chainsaw Mascara?
Dude, you're right. I don't know what other team has the most like suspect logo. I mean, there's a team that has butterflies.
I would argue the Sharks color scheme, especially in the early 90s.
It's still a cool logo.
No, the logo's fine, but the color scheme, teal is just not a good look.
No, and in honor of the Dolphins.
Blue Oyster, come around the back.
Yeah, it is what it is. But I mean, come on, man. You think the Ducks uniform is worse or as feminine as the Miami Dolphins?
It's in the top fucking 3. It's very just childish and gay.
Oh, get out of here.
It looks like you want to get molested wearing it.
I do want to get molested, but not while I'm wearing the jersey.
That's at church to let people know, hey, I'm not going to tell anybody.
All right, guys, this could be, by the way, this could be your last chance to do this. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. The game is in the 3rd period. Here we go.
Bro, we just did it.
We already did it.
We just did it,
take
bro.
It off. We did
man, you guys already did it. When I came back,
Yeah,
you were talking
while
about
you were
comics.
doing your fucking wardrobe malfunction over there, we actually just did what we needed to do.
All right. Well, you know what? Then I'm going to leave you guys for 1 second just to take off the jersey because it's super hot in this room.
Yeah, I know. It's. Anyways, that Frank Miller movie, I'm looking forward to that. If you want to read a wild comic series for everybody who's watching, there's a series out. It's from CEX Publishing. It's called 7 Years in Darkness, and it's like if Marilyn Manson wrote Harry Potter. It's a wild little read, but it's really enjoyable. It's fun. It's good. And again, I'm always for supporting indie books too. So you can get the first, or it's called Year One. It's out now. You can get it in digital and whatever. You can buy like the there's a collection. It's called The Progress Report. And Year Two just started. It's a lot of fun. I really like that. So there's that.
Hey, Matty, let me ask you this real quick, right? What did you think of, because we started talking about Daredevil and things like that as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of the whole, like, Luke Cage, Daredevil,
The Netflix shows?
the Netflix Jessica Jones and all that.
I liked Jessica Jones. I liked Daredevil. I did not watch The Defenders, and I'm a Punisher fan in the sense of I have every issue of The Punisher and War Journal and all those, just because when I was a kid, like, Punisher was where it was at. Like, and there's some great Punisher. Don't get me wrong. And Burnhall is a fantastic Punisher, but there's some really bad Punisher out there. I thought the shows were good. I liked that they took I felt like they took things seriously, which is kind of rare in comics. Tenet was fantastic as the Purple Man, and it's nice to see them giving like Purple Man like this motherfucker's serious. So they were good. I'm looking forward to Born Again. D'Onofrio was a fantastic Kingpin. Like, he was great.
Did you see him on the Disney one with
I did not watch Echo. No,
dude, it was so good, bro.
Is it worth watching?
It's worth watching.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was so different, and it was so like it was awesome, bro. It was
I'll
awesome. And you're right. He plays a great Kingpin.
He's so good. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm sort of marveled the fuck out. I'm a DC guy. We talked about that.
Same here. I'm a DC dude all day.
And don't get me wrong, I like when Marvel does good shit. Like, I have a huge Daredevil collection I've ever issued since like '76. And motherfuck, this is like a snuff film this episode.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. We're playing soft as shit.
Well, that's the thing. The 94 team, when they were like this, had balls, and this team looks like they just got kicked in the balls. And every fucking Ranger whose jersey starts with 9 needs to fuck off.
Peg and Artie, I don't think I've seen them before. So
hey, Peg and Artie.
Definitely appreciate you guys being here. And I appreciate that you're finding the show funny. I appreciate that. By the way, guys, in honor of the Dolphins, they just kicked a field goal, making the score 14-10. This miraculous comeback by the Dolphins 25 years ago is going to be. It's amazing. It's this
Wonderbar.
team, the Dolphins. Wow, credit
Johnny,
to them.
have you read the Frank Miller and Brian Bendis Daredevil runs?
I have not.
Do yourself a favor.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm actually writing it down, bro. Like a couple of the stuff that you've been talking about.
Miller's Daredevil run is fantastic, and then he has some other graphic novels. But Daredevil Born Again, which is what the name of the new show is called, is probably one of the most amazing superhero comics ever written. I remember reading it for the first time as a freshman. And then Bendis comes in, and I love Brian Michael Bendis. There's a lot of Bendis haters in the comic world. They're fucking retards. Dude, Bendis's run, amazing. And then Brubaker's run right after, so good. There's great Daredevil out there for you to enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if Jet Superfan was kind of comparing our mascot is a plane. First off, it's a jet, okay? It's not just a plane. It's not what John Denver flew into a mountain on. It is a jet, okay? And I'd like to think of it as a fighter jet. I know that the 63 logo was just a regular, commercial jet.
Right.
But still, jets are much more intense and powerful than dolphins. They're faster than dolphins. They're more powerful than dolphins. And we're green and white, so eat it.
Hey, it was supposed to be a bomber. It was supposed to give ode to the bomber jet planes from back in the day.
Oh, well, there you go.
So it was fucking badass. That means we were dropping bomb on motherfuckers, especially on dolphins.
We're gonna be dropping bombs on the Dolphins this year. Bobby doesn't Mike look like Emilio Estevez.
Yo, and when I saw him, I was like, Emilio.
No, seriously, is the Mighty Duck Man.
Yeah.
Dude, Night at the Roxbury, great reference. Maddie, have you seen that?
What, the Mighty Ducks? Or Night at the Roxbury?
No. Night at the Roxbury.
I think I saw it once, but like it was one of those where like it came out at just the worst time, you know, when you like don't watch any movies for like an 8-month stretch.
Hey, Maddie, can I tell you something?
Talk to me.
Did you just grab my ass?
Yes.
You just grabbed my ass, didn't you?
Our Professor X Sleep.
This fucking guy grabbed my ass.
I am across the room. It is physically impossible for me to have grabbed your ass.
I have no idea what you two are talking about.
This is Night at the Roxbury.
I gotta rewatch. I figured I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Bro, it is the best like fucking one-liners in this damn show. That movie, bro.
I'll watch it. I'll probably watch it tomorrow while I'm fucking sitting around being hungover and pissy.
Now Scott says that the Buccaneers jerseys were pretty soft. Maybe it's a Florida thing. Yeah, the creamsicle uniforms, although I love them, very soft.
They're
color.
pretty soft, yeah.
Right.
But that logo, dude, you can't argue with that logo. That logo is the straight fire.
I don't know, bro. The fucking little mustache with the little feather on it and stuff, looking like a bull
shit, dude. He might bang a dude in the butthole, but he's here to fucking party.
Yeah, and he could fight.
And I'm fine with that.
True.
It's so funny. It's so funny that it's June 1st, and I feel like on this show we've made more derogatory comments based on sexuality than any show we've ever done.
Well, the irony is that like honestly, like all bullshit aside, I don't know anybody that really doesn't like gay people for being gay. Like I really don't. I don't know anybody. Like no one cares. Like it's like cool, you're gay, whatever. High five, do your thing. Like I don't know a single person who is like, them homos are going to hell. Like it's so I'm so glad as a society we've gotten past that. But there's so many people that just desperately want to keep it alive, and we're all like, all of us normies are like, gay folks are fine, do your thing.
Well, the funny thing is that I was following. I'm not going to mention names or anything, but I'm following a guy who's more of a new follow because of an association with something. So I followed him back, and he posted a thing that said something about he was selected to be part of something to raise awareness for the LGBTQ AAIP NFL, like thing.
Yeah, the 8675309 community.
Yeah, I'm like, raise awareness. It's in my face 24 hours a day.
Believe me, I can't not notice it.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
Like you can see that fucking flag from space.
Wait, you added an L in there, right? You said flag?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. We don't want to get demonetized.
Oh, I'm not above that word. Like, first of all, I'm like, don't kid yourself. Like,
don't drop it on my show, please, Maddie.
Suddenly you're conservative. You said some fucking questionable shit yourself there, buddy boy. I'm amazed the NAACP hasn't come in here for you. You're
Nate
very
says,
racist. I'm kidding. What? I'm kidding. He's not. Fucking everybody calm down. He's never said anything. That's how I get our views up. Everybody's gonna go back and comb our shows for it.
Listen, we're gonna let Bobby in here because he's just waving like a maniac. Let's bring him in here. Bobby, what's up?
Bobby notoriously
I can't talk. I love to talk. Like
you don't
Johnny
like typing.
Me and Johnny talk a lot, so that's why we love to talk.
Bobby.
Attaboy, Scott Foster.
Hi, Johnny. Hey, the Rangers are losing 2-0.
I know.
Thanks for the update.
And then one of the referees got
I am going to go out and kill until the streets are choked with blood after
in his junk. Do you see that?
Didn't hit him in his junk. It hit him in his chest or his arm.
No, I think it went lower than the chest. No.
Hey, are you guys going to be on for a while? Or
what's that?
Okay,
are you guys
I
be on
got a
for a while?
question from Mike.
For a little while.
We got about another half hour.
I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna try to finish watching this game and like cross my fingers and shit and like do like a ritual dance.
It's because you know why he's doing this, because he doesn't want us to see him cry when the Rangers get eliminated, whereas Maddie will have to be here because he's the co-host of the show, and we're going to get to see Maddie's tears.
Bro, I'm gonna say some off the wall shit, and I don't want to get you guys demonetized.
All right,
So.
fair enough. Come back in a little
I'm
while.
gonna do the same thing and fuck the whole show up.
Hey, Bobby,
Yep, I'm here.
you the man, bro. Keep doing your
You're the
thing.
man too.
All right, Bobby, you're back. Thank you for being patient. We really appreciate it. And let's
got a
see if we
question.
Thanks,
end up.
Jet Superfan. I just saw that.
Hey, I got a question for you, Mike. Mike. You know that movie you mentioned?
Night at the Roxbury,
No, the kid movie.
Homeward Bound, and Mighty Ducks.
Homeward Bound. Do you know who was the voice of Chance?
Michael J. Fox.
Right. Let's see.
And I
Anybody else?
think Sally Field was Sassy.
Yep, you got that right.
And I don't remember who's Shadow.
Shadow is Don Amici.
Oh, okay. All right.
That guy.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Look, I'll be honest. The voice acting for the three animals is outstanding. Yeah. They do an amazing job, but unfortunately, the actors, the actual actors in the movie who play the kids and the parents and the whatever, not so great.
Okay, I got. Do you ever see the YouTube channel called Penny the Talking Cat?
I did not. I love Scott's.
Look up that Penny the Talking Cat. You're gonna laugh. Her daughter does the voice of Penny.
Oh, okay. It's just a YouTube channel.
Yeah, watch it. Look that up.
Okay, I'll check it out. Is it safe for kids?
I get some 2000 trivia to the Miami Dolphin fans.
I won't know Miami Dolphins trivia, except for the fact that they're awesome and they won their last playoff game quarter century ago, and we are celebrating that.
I know you asked for 2000 trivia. I got some.
Oh, awesome! Yes, give me some 2000s trivia.
Okay, let me get to it. Okay.
Scott, by the way, Scott wants you to stop being bitchy, Bobby.
Hey, who?
Scott.
I'm not being bitchy. I just like to talk. That's it.
Okay.
In 2000, who starred in the live-action remake of How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Jim Carrey and Taylor.
There you go. Jim Carrey.
And Taylor Momsen. I got the kid too.
In the early 2000s.
Wait. Bobby, wait. Remember how you denied having Metz as your co-host?
Yeah.
Dano's saying you should have Johnny as your co-host.
Yeah, Johnny could come on as my co-host.
So you really don't like Metz?
No, I like Metz, but I don't want him on. He could come to my channel. I don't know why you want Metz as your co-host. That's all I ask you.
Kim's a little behind on the stream here. So she probably won't see this, but she says, "Oh my God, I'm behind. But the Dolphins tribute and the Bobby bingo card, I can't. LOL." Yeah, Bobby's bingo card has been very popular tonight.
You're the one who brought that up. You made that up?
Yeah, I made it. Made it earlier today, and I'm just really
that is
upset.
Saturday well spent.
Right? I'm really upset that I forgot. I'm really upset that I forgot I don't like to write. I like to talk. I'm gonna fix that for maybe for next week. I'll put that in there and take one of the other ones out.
Fucking pussies score a goal, Jesus.
I know they're idiots. They suck.
Oh, we almost hit another one just there. We almost hit another one right there.
They smelly.
Up there it is.
Yep.
Well, they are.
Moving through you said you had another one. Give me another trivia question.
You want more?
Yeah.
Okay, we got more. Okay, let me see. You
Trivia
just
question.
want 2000s or in the 2000s?
2000, year 2000.
Now, hold on. Once again, a New York Jets superfan, this is worded wrong because it says trivia question. Who's the last team in the NFL to win a playoff game? That would be the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, here's another one. In the year 2000, Kentwood, Louisiana, opened a museum dedicated to which 18-year-old songstress who, along with her siblings, Brian and Jamie Lynn, called the
Britney Spears.
Right.
Yeah, you got it, Jamie Lynn. That you're right. Wait,
Very
Britney
good.
Spears has a museum somewhere?
That's what it says.
That is insane.
I'm
I mean, not
just
as insane as Britney has gotten lately. Have you guys seen the videos of her dancing with knives?
There's nothing wrong with her. You leave her alone.
okay.
fix
I
her.
know. What 2000 medical TV show was set in New Jersey and included frequent allusions to the
House.
right? Wow, you're
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that. I didn't watch House.
You're
Bobby,
cute.
hold on one second. I want to bring someone in.
Yo,
Someone
who's
you,
that?
someone you know.
Nick.
Not
Yes.
Nick, but you're close with the N.
Oh, Nate.
There
Hey,
you
Nate.
go. What's up, Nate?
Fellas,
How you
Mike,
doing
Maddie,
today?
Bobby, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Oh, Nate,
Yeah,
you
we
sound
can hear
much better, Nate.
I actually think I sound terrible. Oh, you're talking about from your.
For
I lost
a
my voice today.
fucking
I thought you meant
goal.
from,
You don't sound
from
like
echoing.
yeah, you don't sound like. Is that
Yeah,
your
yeah,
house?
I got my. It's my apartment. I don't have a house. I'm in
I
Manhattan.
meant apartment. That's what I meant.
Yeah. It is.
Is your girlfriend
Nate, you
You
there?
know,
any Upper
Bobby
West
says
Side? Where
there's-
you at? Where you at? I got
I usually sit.
friends on.
I usually sit back
103rd and
out
Broadway.
there. No,
Is
you
your
don't.
girlfriend there so she could say hi to us?
She's in
Oh,
bed,
that's-
Bobby. I'm not gonna pull her out of
Oh
bed
no,
for
okay,
say hello.
no, I know. It's time for
Yeah, Maddie, did you say 103rd and Broadway?
Yeah, I got my buddy's mom, who I call mom, is like right off to like a couple of blocks. Fucking.
I might know your buddy's mom. I grew up on 104th and Broadway.
Wow,
My buddy's name's Orlando Velasco, and his mom is Marita.
I'm kidding. There's a lot of people, but
You never know, dude.
Yeah,
Like it's a small ass fucking world.
No,
like
that's
seriously,
true.
I run into people and know them.
my
and I'm
buddy's
like,
my buddy grew up on 103. I got two friends on 103, so I was like, all right, if he says Harry or Jason, it's
Nah, Lando's my boy though.
and I live not far, so yeah, we're probably I'm a couple blocks away from her.
Yeah, I take the one
You
train
know
when I
who's
stay up there
gonna
to get to
love
the
this
garden.
game, guys?
That's me. I
You
take the
know
one
who's
train to
gonna
get to the
love-
garden too.
Attaboy.
You know who's gonna love this game tonight?
I don't care who
Who's
loves
that?
this game tonight, and I hope
Alan.
they die of herpes.
Oh, is he don't like the Rangers?
Well, look what
Hey,
I
Maddie,
just
can I ask you a
did.
question?
I said another thing, Alan.
Bobby, you already hit the Allen marker on Bobby
Okay,
Bingo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 04.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you already hit that. You hit that a while ago. I think it was actually with one of your chats.
Yeah,
So,
right. That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Nate,
I
we're-
thought that guy looked like Alan, his twin brother.
Oh, Sean, yeah. But Nate, we're here tonight celebrating the glory of the Miami Dolphins and their last playoff win a
Absolutely.
quarter century ago. Where were you in the year 2000 and how old were you?
Thank you, Jesus.
You got a
I
goal.
guess the Rangers scored.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt. This is the first time tonight. Let him have his moment. Play the song. Do what you got to do.
That's what she
The
said.
Rangers background.
I don't have the Rangers song. I do have the
I'm on
Whalers.
YouTube TV, so I'm behind, so it's still 2-0.
That's what she said.
That guy Igor, he like checked someone out of the. Can goalies get penalties?
Yeah, he
Yes.
gets penalties.
Yeah, okay. Did he get a penalty for like checking that guy?
No, he was
I don't know.
coming into his crease, and it's the playoffs. You know, like maybe in a
That's what
regular
he
season
said.
game, you might get an interference penalty for that, but it's kind of like
I don't know hockey at all. Yeah,
when
it's just-
when a guy comes barreling towards the crease and the goalie steps up and like it's kind of like whatever.
very
So,
kind of-
so Nate, where were you in 2000?
Yeah. Year 2000, I was actually laughing when Hank was talking in the chat earlier. I was 7 years old, and I was living in Vienna, Austria. I spent a couple
Wow.
years in Vienna, and anytime I tell someone I'm in Austria, they would go, "Oh yeah, with the kangaroos." So I thought it was funny that people brought up the kangaroos in Australia, Austria.
I haven't
So I was
seen
7
it Dumb
years
and
old.
Dumber.
Those are
with
probably
the
those are
limo.
probably Dolphins fans. They didn't know the difference.
Right. I was Kay was awesome in the chat. I wish there were more K's. Oh, is he back? Yeah, YouTube user. Yeah. He brought a lot to the chat tonight. I wish there were more. 7 years old in Austria. I didn't know
Bringing
anything
it
about
down.
football. I was probably watching soccer or football. That was the only thing on TV or DVDs or VHSs my dad would bring home from London. I didn't know football, and my dad or my mom didn't like. She's one of those moms like, no, football's bad, and like didn't even. I was in Europe, so it wasn't hard. But once I got back to the States in middle school, it was kind of Jets just traded for Favre 2008, and that was kind of when I hopped on the bandwagon. Which I was wondering why Kay never brought that up because I'm not having been a Jets fan for long, since like I said 07, 08. But I just don't remember the Dolphins being good or the Jets being good or like any rivalry, like any Dolphins Jets game there's been no exciting Dolphins Jets games in my life, or a playoff game on the line or anything big. The big year I remember was the year I became a fan, when I thought the Jets, I think they started 8-2. They beat the undefeated Titans with Favre. Everything was great, and then he got hurt, and Chad Pennington came back and won the division, and I know that was bitter feeling to a lot of Jets fans. That was definitely the moment I thought Kay would bring up, not 1970s Super Bowls. But yeah, I just wanted to say shout out to you guys too.
Fucking let
Bobby,
them
since he's
score.
on here. Oh, that's tough. I just want to say you guys are awesome. The bingo card was awesome. The
Bingo card's the highlight of the show.
Everything
dude.
you
That
had
was
prepped
fucking
for
great.
tonight. Everything you had prepped for tonight was awesome. Definitely brought a lot to the show. So definitely appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You don't have time for this.
Nate,
What I
you're
want to
awesome.
ask, hold on, Assist My Suicide has a question. He says, with Stiggers having seemingly an awesome run in the OTAs so far, what is the realistic shot that he takes significant reps in games? What do you guys think?
I'm on every podcast I go on. I'm Stiggers fan. Like ever since I saw him I went to the season ticket holders OTAs last week when they had him on Thursday, and every time Stiggers made a play, I compared it to like when Emmanuel Quickley, when I first saw him on the Knicks, and he caught the ball in the garden for the first time. He just ripped through, made a floater, was skipping back. Certain guys have that confidence and aura. He made 2 plays, and the defense were all over him. Celebrate. I don't know a lot about football, but I know when I read body language like that, and the guys, he was guarding Garrett. He was playing with the ones, playing with the twos, unfazed. And he just started football like 2-3 years ago. Was playing in the fan controlled football league. So he's one of those guys that's still picking things up. Like he never played college, never played. But if you didn't know anything about him, I would have thought he was one of the best quarters out there. I was there when Sauce wasn't there, so he was playing opposite DJ Reed sometimes, and he was making plays on the ones. He had a deflection, back corner of the end zone. He tipped it back to a linebacker for a pick. Whole defense went wild. Hey, I'm sorry about the Rangers. Just all that stuff.
Is it officially over?
Stiggers CB2. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Florida fans celebrating 2-1.
Bunch of dipshits.
I see Maddie's TV is also
the Rangers literally just scored, and I guess they scored with only like a minute left.
Yeah, they ran out the clock. They couldn't keep up.
Maddie, I wish I could tell you I'm sorry, but I'm not. So we'll see next season. Next season's a whole new season, and we'll get to have fun. You'll probably have more fun shitting on me on the Devils. So, I don't picture. Thanks, Bobby. I don't picture the Devils being better than the Rangers next season. It's a little bit more rebuild.
When was the last time the Devils won?
No balls. No fucking balls.
The Devils won in 95, 2000, and 2003, and then they went to the Stanley Cup in 2012, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's correct.
12 years ago.
Well, Maddie, on the bright side, with the Rangers season over, at least you can focus on the Mets, like myself, for the next coming months.
That's it.
We can.
I don't know if you were here earlier. I addressed that situation.
That's
I know. I'm
a Mets fan too.
Christ. That's like a fucking garbage barge on fire going down the Hudson.
YouTube user
loves my friend's a season ticket holder, and he's throwing tickets. You want to go tonight?
Yeah, I do. I've been that way when I had season tickets for the Nuggets.
Bro, unless you're buying me drinks, no.
Yeah, you're like, nah. I gotta wash my hair tonight.
Okay, what's the score in the Miami Dolphin game?
I'm doing laundry again tonight.
Right now, with 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter, the Miami Dolphins have tied the game in the year 2000, and it looks like they're going to make this comeback a reality, and I'm excited. Look at that old Joe Robbie Stadium right there.
You have 28 seconds left.
Yeah, something like that.
And they even won the game with 28 seconds.
Yeah, 28 seconds in the fourth, 1st and 10, 17-17. Let's check it out.
James hit by Taylor. He'll get a couple. And it looks like the Colts don't want to mess around deep.
They're going to go into OT. Is what's going to happen.
Oh,
and by the way, YouTube user K, whatever, not only does she love me, but they said, I missed you, unrealistic fans. See,
Well, we didn't miss you.
That's the difference. The Jets fans, we know, and I've said this before, if an alien came down to Earth and plopped right in the middle of the country, let's say, and they met a Dolphins fan, they would that alien would think that the Dolphins had the track record of the New England Patriots, by the way the Dolphins fans talk about their team. And the way and with the bravado that they walk around with. I mean, this alien would be like, "Holy crap, you're a fan of the best team in the world of football." They made a Jets fan. The Jets fans gonna be like, "Don't be a fan of the Jets. The Jets suck. We're terrible. You know, we're honest." So you're calling us unrealistic fans is a little interesting.
Dano, to answer your question real quick, I will be watching a buttload of Major League Soccer for the rest of the summer.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoy it.
That's David Hasselhoff, man. He's huge in Germany.
Like,
too. We were talking about.
I think you should be honored that Kay canceled his big Saturday night plans to spend as much time in the chat as he is berating you. Because he clearly was going out tonight and had something to do and chose.
We don't
know he called and canceled those plans.
Yep.
And he chose to be here with us. And that's a big shout out to Kay for skipping.
He must be doing something that we don't know.
Canceling those tickets, whatever you had to do.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that Kay came in because, like I said, we're here. We're being the bigger man. We're trying to celebrate the Dolphins and their awesome playoff run 25 years ago.
Mike,
what?
I think he's doing something else too at his house that we don't know about.
Bobby, we're not after midnight yet. It's not Bobby midnight yet. Bobby 10:51.
What?
I said it's Bobby 10:51. We're not after midnight yet. Got to keep it clean.
No, 11 o'clock you could do bad stuff.
Yeah, you're right. We are adorable. I'm not going to deny that. Look at the faces of the people in this in this stream.
Loser, you're a loser. So goodbye.
I'm not going to deny this one either.
You know he's high. I could be high too.
I'm not denying that one though.
Can I give a special shout out to Bobby in the private chat? I didn't realize, but if you come onto StreamYard here, Bobby has been giving awesome play-by-play to you guys in the private chat, and just giving it to Maddie about referees getting hit in his junk and game's over. So shout out to Bobby in the private chat. You really are everywhere.
The crazy thing is that I have so many comments in the regular thing that I never get over to the private chat.
Yeah,
but I know Maddie does stuff in both. I think
I tried to.
Matt, you're awesome.
I'm miserable.
What awesome.
The hits just keep on
I know you've probably told me, Maddie, but what team do you follow in the MLS?
I follow the Red Bulls and the Rapids.
Oh.
Okay.
Maddie, were you a Metro Stars fan?
I was.
Metro Stars, yeah.
I did pay attention to those guys as much as you could, just because back in the day it was a little harder to keep up with the Metro Stars, but because I'm out in Denver right now. So yeah, the New York Cosmos, when I was fucking what year was that? 79 they played.
Pele and them came over?
In the 80s, yeah.
I would totally kill a whole fucking room full of people for a sweet Cosmos jersey, though. That'd be fucking righteous.
Oh, you could get them. Come on. They're
like a real deal, like old school one. You know what I mean? Like I bought
way in the back, Mike.
My third.
No, I haven't dropped the link in a long time. I guess
cool,
we're getting on to the 2-hour mark anyway, Bobby.
Oh, you're getting tired. I understand.
Wrong Verb says Jets need to be the next New York team to win a title. It is written. At this point, Rangers. I'm okay with that. Although I wouldn't mind seeing the Yankees take one. Yeah. But if the Yankees take one and then we go into this season and the Jets get theirs, that'd be really nice. I'd appreciate that.
Yes.
There's been a couple years, I think. There was a couple years two of my teams won. I think the Devils won in 96. I'm sorry, 95. And the Yankees won in 96. So I think that was it. And then they both won in 2000. Who'd they play in 2000, Maddie? Who'd the Yankees play in 2000? I forget.
I don't watch sports. Fuck
the Mets.
I'm like Randall and Clerks right now. I don't watch movies.
Midnight Mike. Did the New Jersey Devils play in a hockey playoff game when your head coach told one of the referees, said, Go eat some more donuts.
Yeah, that was Jim Schoenfeld.
Oh, Jim Seinfeld, didn't he? Do you remember
Schoenfeld.
that game? In the mic.
You guys, some of the references you make are so off the wall, Bobby. Like you remember things way better than I do. I'm telling you that.
Well,
You
you're
Your
a
partner,
Jersey
too.
Devil
Maddie-
fan. Do
Maddie's-
you remember that?
No, I until you mention it, I then go, oh yeah, I remember. But the fact that you remember some of these things
Well, I thought
blows
that
my
was
mind.
hilarious. I thought he was hilarious. That referee was a little chunky
Yeah,
man.
Jim
like
Schoenfeld
me.
did that. He coached the Hartford Wolfpack for a long time.
Yeah, what did he say to exactly to
He
that
said, "Have
referee?
your donut, you fat pig."
That's it. That's it. Oh yes.
When you
was
need a
cracking
trivia,
up.
ask me. I'm the guy.
Yeah. Well, I forgot exactly how he phrased it, but I knew it was Steinfeld. Well, I thought it was another guy, but yeah, that
Schoenfeld,
was
not Seinfeld.
YouTube user, add an S to the end of that. Grammar. Come on.
I gotta say,
If
YouTube
even
users been a lot of
75%
fun to have on. Seriously.
Oh, I agree. I love
like,
when
I would
fans
like
on
it
the
if you
teams.
came back more and fucked with us more. We had a good time.
He's like
Why
a
did
hemorrhoid
Kay
on
should
my
call
ass.
in? Don't you have the link? And can Kay call in if he wants?
Are you kidding me? A person with the name YouTube user with no picture for their thing, you think they're going to come on?
They're 100% sitting in a bus station in Newark on their
Or
phone,
something
just talking
else.
shit to us.
I think
via-
Okay, but what if he
via
came on
Boost
without showing his
Mobile.
face? What if he came
We
on
don't
without
do
revealing his face and did like the no camera thing?
We don't do that.
No, you can't.
just-
I wouldn't do it.
I have not put people
All
on
right.
because they're not. Because you know what? I've also had heard things. It hasn't happened here yet, but there's people and like Green Beans dealt with this before. I believe it was
I
it
hear
Green
you.
Beans.
Yeah, I already know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, where people will come on and
something
it'll either
vile
be
just to get you.
racist. Yeah, racist stuff,
Okay.
or it'll be like porn or shit like that. And yeah, it is what it is. It's and I wouldn't doubt a Dolphin fan coming on trying to fuck up a jet
Hey,
stream.
you know who you should have
he's
on
all
is
right.
that Dolphin creator. What's his face? He got a big mouth.
Oh, TD Fins
The
fan.
guy they mentioned
Yeah,
earlier.
I can't stand that guy. He never shuts up. He
I
Kettle.
can't hate on him because during the season I start screaming and yelling just like he does. So I can't even
I
judge
don't
him.
care. I think he got a big mouth. He should shut up because he doesn't know anything about the football. So
Let's check in on the Jets versus Miami games last year.
yeah,
Yeah, you mean where we had no offensive line and no quarterback? Sorry. You know, what do you want us to do? You know?
we sucked. We did it.
Just wait till this year. Just wait till this year.
It's
See, the
gonna
reason
turn
you're
around.
here, the reason you're here and saying these things is because you know what's going to happen. Like you know what's coming. You know, the Bills are their window's gone. The Dolphins never got in the window. The Jets just came and actually closed that window. Sorry, man.
Would change his name to YouTube loser, not user.
There you go, Bobby.
Hey-oh.
Well, I'm from New York, YouTube user, and you better watch out because I got things I could say to you. So you better watch out.
Are we talking about regular season wins?
Say that again.
Oh, there's the
talking about regular
doggy.
season
What's
wins?
the dog's name?
Flash.
Flash, come see me. Come see me. I love Flash.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, that's on the
How-
card.
Did
What?
we get the line? Did we get a line?
It says cat, not dog, right?
Yeah, dog's on there too.
B5. B5, folks.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Bobby, I know you too well. I know you too well.
No, I'm like an open book. I'm only one page.
I think we might have we might have gotten the diagonal. Hold on.
Let's see.
Oh no. He did do guess what? Who's
Yes.
coming on next? I think he said that. And high waving.
Yeah.
And let me see your dog.
Yeah, we got
We totally got a line. Diagonal. Bingo. That is awesome.
Yep. Why does a Dano call in? Dano should call in.
He usually
He's a great
does.
guy.
He's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, I
Like,
haven't,
you gotta
I haven't put
realize,
the thing-
I've noticed over the last
I'm sorry.
week, it's like endless. Everybody calling in. Maybe like every once in a while, you just want to watch a show.
Well,
You
I
know
don't
what
like
Dano's
the
doing? Dano's now a content creator, and he's letting the callers call because he does content.
So
See Dano
cat.
calling people
Oh,
out. He's
he's-
calling
he's-
people out to call in. But he wants to. I think you guys have to invite him as a content creator
Oh, I see what you
onto
do.
the show. You know what I'm saying? He's no longer a caller, guys.
Oh, come on. I call into other shows.
He
Let's be
calls
real
into
here.
my show.
That's
Maddie
right.
called into my show. You called into my show. Oh, I probably got a big mouth. They woke up your girlfriend, right?
What's
Who
that?
woke
Yeah,
up?
I think she's going to take a shower.
Oh,
She's just
okay.
napping.
Always wearing headphones. She can't hear you.
No,
okay.
I'm probably just me yelling, but
Oh, okay.
Bobby, I got that question. Bobby, do you watch our streams that you miss? You come across as a live only viewer.
No, I watch your videos. I watched yours, they know.
There you
Sometimes
go.
I need a pillow at the beginning of it, though. Let me get it.
Oh,
Shots fired.
yeah, totally shots fired. That's
I'm always
intense.
kidding, Dano.
Dano does have the longest intro of any
2
content creator.
hours and counting.
Oh, it's not 2 hours.
Yes, it is. I timed it one time. It was 2 hours. Yep, I timed it one time.
That's a lot. I'm in and out, JB. You know what that's like. Giggity. Getting
Hey,
through these. All
I'm
right.
sorry. I thought Hank was from Australia. I'm sorry.
I wish Lane Train would call in, by the way.
Yeah, I want Lane Train too. I love that guy. He's funny.
He was in our chat one time, and I tried to get him to call in, but I think he knew why I was trying to get him to call in.
You know Knoble? Knoble who?
We all know Knoble.
What college? Just
Rest
college.
rest in peace, Knoble.
Yeah.
I love your hat. Thank you.
That kid is like a hemorrhoid in my ass.
All right, guys, we're coming up on the 2. We've actually surpassed the 2-hour mark on the show.
Can I say
so
something?
what I'm going to do is, well, hold on. Oh, yes. Okay, Bobby, go ahead.
Well, after this show, if you want to join me so we can talk more, you can come to my show.
Are you really going live after this?
Yes, I will.
Wow, that is
He
commitment,
likes to
Bobby.
talk. He doesn't like to type. He likes to talk. You guys don't get it.
Like to type. Hey, you know the kid Connor Long? I told him to come to your channel. You know Connor Long?
I don't know if I've seen a Connor in here.
He's a 12-year-old. No,
I know. Yes, I have seen his stuff. I am aware of Connor.
For 12 years old, at 12 years old, do you know the stuff he knew now at 12?
I definitely was a very knowledgeable fan back in the day.
Yeah,
as a matter of fact, I would probably say that Connor probably has more statistical knowledge than I have because I work all day and I'm out in the yard doing yard work and stuff like that.
He goes to school, but he has nowadays he has computer for it. So we never had computer back then.
But that kid is extremely knowledgeable and a great Jets fan. So
and
major
guess who
props
he
to
had
him.
on his channel? You know who he had on his channel already?
Who?
Fireman Ed.
Nice.
Wesley Walker.
What?
Yeah, Wesley Walker on the show.
See, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay,
What?
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I like the kid. I think he's knowledgeable. He does a great show.
Yeah.
But if the Danos and the Knicks and the Bobbies and the Midnight Mikes and all these other content creators were trying to get Wesley Walker, Fireman Ed, you go down this list. I think the fact that he's a 12-year-old, you know what? Props to him. He's taking advantage of the kid card.
Well, guess who? What's his name? J-Cad, Fireman Ed, Joe Beningo.
Well, you can't compare Jake. Jake is like the tops in Jets content creation. He's an ESPN radio guy.
Yes. Oh, he did a great job.
It's a completely.
He was on the.
I expect Jake to have those people.
Bad Show today. Did you hear that? He was on the Bad Dog on Sirius FM, Sirius Talk.
Oh yes, he was. Yes. All right, so Bobby.
You want to hop onto my channel after that so we can talk more?
Mike,
hold on one second, Bobby. I will definitely check it out. I will definitely hop in the chat I can't promise I can call in. I can't promise. It's
Oh,
late.
I know.
Bobby.
You got kids and a wife, so that's fine. Maddie, can you do it or no? You're going to sleep.
We'll
Bob,
see.
look
I'm
how
kind
pissed
of
Maddie
angry
is.
right now. I'm watching a sea of human misery.
I know. I'm sorry. Nate, do you want to come on?
We'll see. I'll have a couple of beers.
Your show tonight?
What? Yeah, my show.
Yeah, I'll slide over, Bobby, since you're living up to your Bobby Midnight name.
I can't promise I'll be wearing clothes if I
appreciate
Oh,
that.
no, I understand. You got kids. That's understandable. Like me and
I'm just
Nate
saying I
don't
might be
have
naked.
kids. What?
I'm just saying I might be naked.
Oh, we don't want to.
I got nothing to lose.
We don't
I'm ready
want
to
Oh,
take
Bobby,
back
I
the
thought you
streets.
wanted that.
No,
Bobby,
I'm
you
like,
don't,
here's
you
my
don't
dick,
want, you don't want
America.
people, you don't want
Why do you
people
think I
popping
watch
on your
the
show
Super Bowl?
naked, Bobby?
What?
I watch.
You don't want people popping on your show naked, Bobby?
No, not really.
Oh,
Dude, I
okay.
watched the Super Bowl naked just in case I win Publishers Clearinghouse.
What about
So
your
I can just
kids,
open the
though?
door and be
You
like,
have kids.
"What's up, America? This is what I'm packing."
You can't do it with your kids around, though, can you?
Fuck
They're
them
probably
kids.
asleep.
Not at the Super Bowl. Did they go to bed that early?
Look, it's my day that day.
Yeah.
Just like I tell people, if you don't want to
You're
watch
the
me
king.
masturbate, don't sit next to me on the bus.
Yeah.
All right, Bobby, I gotta let you go because
Yeah,
you get
I'll
ready
go
for your
and then-
show.
Yeah,
And I will
Bobby,
make
I'll
sure that
pop on for a few.
I will
Okay,
make
gotta
sure
go.
that people are aware that they need to head over and check out Bobby Woodruff. Go check it
Bobby
out,
Midnight.
subscribe, all that stuff.
Bobby Midnight.
Oh, did you change it officially?
Yeah, because who gave me the suggestion? A couple people.
Gator.
Gator did. Yeah, thank you.
Well,
Gator.
I told you, I sent a message to Dano, and I think he read it to you that you need to
Oh.
find someone you trust to go to give access to your account so that they can take off all those short streams where it's just like black for half
Well,
the
do you
stream.
want to do it for me?
Well, I wouldn't mind
Should've brought
going
that
on.
up, Mike.
I wouldn't mind going on and cleaning it up, but also like brand it. You know, get the top to say Bobby Midnight and
Go
get
to something like
you
that.
know
Day.
get a show logo, something like that. You know,
Well,
like
oh yeah, that's true.
yeah, and
Well,
then
if you
just
have a show logo, do you see Bob from Vermont? It's like a
yeah. But
sweatshirt.
didn't you tell me that was from a guy who ran for some sort of office in Vermont?
You, my man.
No. This guy from I forgot whose channel did it for me. He did the background for me. So
Oh, Bobby, before you head out, tell
Yeah.
everybody to hit the like button and subscribe, please.
hit the like button because Matt and Mike are awesome. They're
Thanks,
awesome
Bobby. You're awesome too.
people, and we want them to get there. I think YouTube is ripping you off, so they better monetize you soon. So it could
Well,
start.
I was monetized. I forgot to officially give them my routing number and my bank account and all
Oh.
that stuff. And then they just took everything off. So now tonight I couldn't get super chats. I don't think people can sign up for memberships.
So you
I
got to
think
pay them
if you're
$100
already-
before you do that.
What was it?
You have to be at $100 to do that. You said.
Well, yeah. Okay. So once you get to your 1,000 subscribers, then you
Yeah.
can start monetizing your videos and you can start getting super chats and all that stuff. Now, YouTube takes out like 30 to 50% of everything
Oh
you get,
yes.
which is a kind of a pain. But
Yeah.
I was getting very close to that first $100 payment. And I figured I had a few shows left and I'll do it. But they just cut me off and said, you have to do it now. So now I have to go through this whole thing where I gave them my routing number, my bank information. I gave them all of that. And now they came back and told me, okay, well now YouTube is going to send you a dollar amount. When you check with your bank, and when you get that dollar amount, come back. And that now I have to go back in and write the dollar amount they sent to prove that it was, me and my bank account and all this other shit. And I'm like, it's the fucking weekend. It's like, it's just a pain. I'll do it. Hopefully by next week, all that stuff will be taken care of. But if you're a channel member, you can still see the members only videos.
Well, do you know Jigga? You know Jigga, the guy who does like the Yankees and the Knicks. You know that channel?
I'm not aware.
Well, they do it different way because just like you said, the YouTube channel takes a lot of money out of them. They have this little box on their buy me a coffee, it says. And then you got to flash your phone on it, and then that's how they get the money.
Oh, like a QR code.
Yeah, go to one of their shows, and they'll show you how to do it. And then their YouTube channel does that to them. They don't want paid YouTube. So
okay, Bobby, thank you for being here tonight, and
All
hopefully
right.
I'll see you on Tuesday night.
Hey, I just got to go to the bathroom, then I'll be on, okay?
All right, see you later, Bobby. All right, Nate, what'd you want to say?
Well, at the time, I was just scrolling through your chat and looking at YouTube user, and I was just concerned that he might not sleep tonight unless we admit. He says, "Be honest. The Jets suck, so the Jets suck. Obviously, the Dolphins are the greatest." He also wants you to know that he is your most popular person. Shout out to Kay being the most popular person, and a Dolphins man made this show. And he said Ramsey's better than Sauce. And yeah, I just wanted to assure him that he's right. Dolphins are the greatest.
Yeah,
Congrats
that's
to
why we're
them,
doing this show.
and that's why we're celebrating them. And shout out to you guys for doing the show for them. We appreciate the Dolphins fans showing up for their show.
Absolutely.
So
And I
thank
like
you guys for all
I
the
like
work.
that he called us. I like that he called us delusional, and then told us how. Who did he say was better than Sauce?
Rams. I don't know. There was a lot going on. I mean, every Dolphin is better than every Jet. I just want to let him know that too.
Course.
Obviously, all 53 down the line is better than every Jet. So absolutely.
Well, Nate, hopefully we'll see you if you Tuesday nights 10 p.m. or next Saturday at 9 p.m. Yeah, and we'll see you on Bobby's channel.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, guys. Have a great night. Maddie, nice to talk to you again.
Always good to see you, bud.
All right, Maddie. I don't like seeing you bummed out. I'm happy the Rangers lost, but I don't like seeing my buddy bummed out. And it just sucks that I'm in that weird conundrum.
I am gonna just probably be throwing up painkillers all night. It is what it is. I mean, of course I'm annoyed, but I mean, like I say, it's not like I get a ring if they win. So I just, like I say, I'll be watching a lot of fucking Red Bulls and Rapids games for the rest of the summer because I'm not watching the Major League Baseball anymore. I'm done with that.
Did I tell you about my cousin who she was never really a sports fan or anything like that. And she, graduated college a couple years ago, ended up getting a job with the Philadelphia Phillies. Really? And they went to the World Series, and she got a National League championship ring.
Good for her.
Like, what the like she walked around.
Still a lot of people on those teams, but that also is kind of, telling about how much they value the behind the scenes staff. I think that's cool.
Oh no, it's absolutely cool. But it's like I'm like a diehard sports fan and I can't get my hands on a ring, but she just happens into a job and boom, she's got this big ass bling ring.
Fuck, I can't even get the Rangers to follow me on Twitter. Like I'll see some like accounts that have like 17 followers and one of them's the Rangers. I'm like, bitches, I have a Rangers tattoo. Where the fuck is my love?
Hey, Nick's in here. I just saw Nick in the chat. Nick, next week, folks. Nick is going to be on the show. Proud NYJ Fan is his channel. Go check it out. I was on it a couple days ago. The little thumbnail, you'll see me and Nick. Check it out. I had a great time talking to him. Maddie's been on the show. Next Saturday night, 9 p.m. He'll probably be on around 9:15.
Yeah,
he'll be on
forward to that.
And that will check off another New York Jets content creator that's come on the show in the offseason. And like I said, when the offseason started, I want to get these people on. I always try to get them on Saturday nights so that it'll always be there on the account, not behind a paywall, behind members only. And we've had Ian from Jets Central. We've had Gunny. We've had Green Bean. Obviously Bobby Midnight and
More
Dano.
crossovers than a comic book event.
And there it is. And yeah, and next week it's Nick from Proud NYJ Fan. Check out his videos. Check out me and Maddie's appearances. It will be awesome. Maddie, have a great night as best you can.
Yeah. You know what? Go to hell. Everyone. All of you.
All right, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not going to let you tell the audience to go to hell. That's fucked up, Maddie. Just because you like a crap team, and since I'm here, I get the last word. The crappy Rangers losing like losers who live in Loserville. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here on the Midnight Mike Show. I hope you enjoyed. Come back next Saturday for Nick. Come back next Saturday for more Bobby Bingo. We'll have a great time. And you know what? Screenshot that and go when he's on Jake, when he's on his, well, I guess it wouldn't count if he's on his own show, but when he's on Jake, when he's calling into Nick's show, when he's calling into Dano's show, when he's calling in whatever show he is, screenshot that. And I guarantee you, if Bobby's on for more than 5 to 10 minutes, your chances are you're going to get a line. You're going to get a line. We got a line tonight. We got a line. I thought at one point we were going to fill the whole card. But it is what it is. By the way, we are ending out our celebration of the Miami Dolphins a quarter century ago, winning their last playoff game. They just won on the screen. Let's listen in.
The patience of Edgerrin James running the football. Watch the patience of Lamar Smith.
Lamar Smith with 209 yards, 2 touchdowns. Wow. The Miami Dolphins won that playoff game only a mere 25 a quarter century ago. So congratulations, Dolphins fans. It is not very often that a division rival will give a whole show, a whole show's, excitement towards a division rival. That's a rare thing. But I'm the bigger person. I will always just honor teams that are incredible, like the Miami Dolphins. I mean, I would give away those 2 AFC championship games and the 6 playoff appearances if I could just be a Miami Dolphins fan, winning it in overtime against the Colts. I mean, that's amazing. It's incredible. That's incredible, folks. Guys, thank you so much for being here. This is the Midnight Mike Show. I am your late night New York Jets host. Remember, this is for blue-collar Jets fans who bleed green, the Midnight Mike Show, our flagship show, Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I can't wait to see you next time.